Good.
Well, you guys were actually, like, out in the woods, like out here last time.
So this is the second When You're Evil campaign.
Yes, this is, I like that, When You're Evil campaign. When You're Evil campaign, take 2. It's episode 2, whatever. So, last we left off with you guys, you were...
evil.
You had just finished assassinating the captain of the guard, and you had taken his armor after barging into his house, just assaulting him, just started shooting at him, lighting him on fire, and
That's debatable.
He died, disintegrated into ashes. But at that point, a group of the other guards had heard the ruckus, came in, assaulted you, and you guys defended yourselves reasonably, right? Defended yourselves against them.
Any good person would
Killed most of them, left one alive to kick him into a portal that transported him to the Dire Badger feeding grounds, where he was readily devoured, unable to give the message to the rest of the town that Draxia is coming back. But such is life. So you have
they'll get the message.
You have begun really doing the bidding of Draxia and bringing chaos and death and disorder to this town. So, last we left off, you were standing in this beautiful, grassy, open area of the woods just outside of the slaughterhouse, a little ways away from town, where Gore, the butcher, would often feed these dire badgers, who is in fact sitting in the slaughterhouse now, pretty much awaiting you guys, because you guys, I think, last told him, we'll let you know when the shit starts hitting the fan, come out swinging, because you have won him over as your ally, a gargantuan Goliath butcher.
I think shit hit the fan already, but...
Well, there are no sirens being run in town.
Oh, that's right.
There is no...
This probably just looks like a murder.
He's missing.
And he is missing. So...
Ooh, what if we can frame him for doing it?
Gore?
Oh, wait, no.
You would betray him that easily?
No.
I mean, we're evil. But,
You're evil. I'm just misunderstood.
You have the destroyed armor of oh my god, what was
Harold?
his name?
Harold.
Yes, thank you. The destroyed armor of Harold sitting before you, kind of dirty and really fucked up because he was on fire. So you have basically his tapestry is gone. The cloth he was wearing was incinerated when you basically made a fire tornado all around him. But the rest of it's still there, and it is still his. Does have like this blue paint kind of scorched on the metal armor that kind of symbolizes the difference between him and the rest of his crew, and his signature mace that has an H at the bottom of it for Harold. HJ for Harold Johansson.
And you guys could replicate his face.
Mm-hmm.
Could you, like, be a guy form, or is it just his face within a woman's body?
No, the only difference is I wouldn't be able to, like, change my form. I could definitely look exactly like him, though.
Okay, so either one of you could pose as him.
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I think it's pretty, like, passable. You can become anyone, but if people get too close to you, or if you get touched, I think that's where it begins to, like
if he had a hat
get unclear.
and someone were to go touch his hat, they would just go right through it.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think anyone is really going to be touchy-feely with the guard captain. You could just, like
I would hope
keep
so.
your distance, so that shouldn't be too much of an issue. But now we got to get close to the priest.
We want to go with the whole, we're going to become Harold. That's our main line of getting back into town. Do we want to go back?
Harold.
Do we want to go talk to Gore first?
Yeah, why, you want to set up
I don't know
attack?
what we want to do. We just got out of there pretty unscathed, but it got messy there for a moment.
I'm trying to think how, do we know if when somebody goes through re-education that the priest has any kind of involvement in it?
Re-education, you guys are unaware at this point as to really what re-education involves. You simply know that the general populace fears it, and that it is, just an altogether unpleasant experience. But that it happens in the barracks, which is right here. That's the barracks and jail. That's the only thing that you know about it. So you know where it happens, and you know people don't like it. So, what's the plan?
Let's meet up with Gore.
Okay.
Touch base with him.
Yeah,
Just
let's go
give
back
us,
to the slaughterhouse.
a safe spot to, gather our wits at, I guess.
Okay, so you guys...
Because he sees the... I don't think, Harold, before we started fighting him, anyone in town really saw the normal me. They only saw the...
Only Gore has seen you, and I think when you assaulted Harold, that whole team of guards saw you, but they are all dead.
Yeah, so
So,
that's all, no
very
loose ends
dead.
there.
Well, Gore's a loose end now.
Well, no,
I know.
that's okay.
But Gore has seen you. You startled him, I remember.
Assuming everyone still thinks we're cool, then that's fine. It's the three of us can now go into town. I can either, we still have options.
Yeah,
once
we
go
don't have
back
any
into town.
witnesses, so we're fine to walk back
And
in there.
me being a normal human or a drow makes no difference right now. It's like the three of us are still okay, I guess. We're just visitors. I guess
Yeah,
we'll
so
see.
we should be good. Let's reconnect with Gore.
Okay, so you guys make your way through the woods. It's easy enough to find the path back to Gore because you guys walked this way already before with him. And as you can see, he's been traveling at this for a couple of years, so it's kind of the same path over and over again. It's been a little worn down. And you reach the slaughterhouse in a couple of minutes, and you can see Gore standing outside of the slaughterhouse, just grinding a puck against his large meat cleaver, just to sharpen it. And he sees you all coming out of the woods, and waves, and then goes back to sharpening his massive cleaver.
Hey, Gore.
Hello,
How you doing, buddy?
I'm good.
You making preparations for our game plan?
And he sharpens it, but you see a glint of joy in his eyes as he's sharpening this cleaver. You notice as you get a little closer, against the wall, there's a variety of butchering tools that he has brought out for cleaning and maintenance.
Oh, bro.
Alex, did you tell Corey the plan was?
Oh, I thought we all were involved in this.
No, you and him were maniacally laughing.
You left us
remember?
in
When-
church.
Oh!
I help kill town. I kill the children. And he keeps sharpening the blade.
That's basically it.
That's easy.
Feed the children screaming to my pets.
Okay, I
Yes.
can dig it.
I can dig it. He's got crusted blood all over his hands from his job. Just.
Okay then.
But I wait for signal.
What's the signal?
What is the signal?
I'm gonna shout, Gore, now.
Oh, okay. That's me.
Yes.
I am Gore, and I will go now.
Not now, when I say now.
When you say now,
Yes.
but not now.
No.
Now?
But when?
When I shout, Gore, now.
You will yell it.
I will yell.
Okay.
You will be able to hear me from
What are you
from
gonna
this
yell?
distance.
Stop.
Yell stop or now?
Now.
Astrid, Alex, Gore. Not yet.
Okay, I wait for yell Gore now. Then I go to town, kill everyone.
Will you bring your pets? I feel like they've been
Where?
really hungry.
You want them with me?
Yes.
Yes.
Do they get sluggish after a big feeding?
No. Always angry, always fighting, always biting Gore hand, always attacking trees, anything that move.
We still have the portal in our back pocket if we ever.
If there are things around to bite, they will bite.
Okay.
And they will not feed until there is no more danger. So if they kill someone, they not eat until everyone else is killed. or screaming the other way.
What fantastic creatures.
I like
Yes.
Okay, go back to sharpening your tools.
Okay. And he goes back to sharpening his
So,
giant cleaver.
we have the priest's schedule, right? Pretty much.
He's pretty
Like,
busy all day, it seems. But
when does he go to sleep?
we want to just take this guy out now as fast as we can.
Well,
We can slip back into town and see how they received our little excursion.
you should bring the armor in your pack just in case we have to disguise ourselves.
We have to don it.
Yeah.
That might be dangerous to hold though, so we have to.
Oh, we're not gonna get stopped and frisked.
Okay. Yeah, no, I mean it does seem like a pretty. That wouldn't happen, but they might be a little on edge. Hell, we could just go in as Harold. You want to be Harold?
Sure, I'll be Harold.
Alright, you're gonna...
We should ideally set up a meeting with the priest, or a remote location.
We can go in under the guise that this has startled us as kindly travelers.
It only lasts an hour though, so
Yeah, we can save that for now.
I
Plus,
think
you can keep
no.
reapplying now.
You should be Harold.
Okay.
I only have 2 spell slots. I can only
Okay.
do it twice without a rest.
Okay.
So
What level is it?
it doesn't matter for me. It's always level 5
It's a level 5 spell.
for me.
I don't know. I think it was pretty low for me.
It's a level 1 technically.
Yeah, no, it's a.
All spells for me are level 5
Oh wait, no.
because that's what my spell slot level is.
Damn.
Yeah, I've only one. That's only one for me.
We're
So-
different.
So it'd make more sense
Jesus,
for me.
really?
Yeah, we're different.
Holy shit.
That's why I only get 2.
That's
So-
why, because it's 2 giant cannons, basically.
If we use the disguise as Herald route, I'll take that mantle.
Okay.
At some point, if we want to really make confusion, if and when we kill the priest, then you can bust out the big guns.
Not only that, but then I can do mirror image and make 4 more copies.
Oh.
We're all Herald!
You should set up a meeting with the priest to discuss the crimes that were committed today.
Okay.
And
You can do it too. Or, I mean, as Herald.
as Harold,
Oh, okay.
because he's not gonna listen to.
I
strangers.
didn't realize. I didn't understand what you were
And
getting at.
once you get him alone, you could either knock him unconscious or we can jump on him.
Okay.
We can have a repeat of Harold.
He suddenly becomes a towering inferno.
Where you just become home invaders and murder him.
Listen,
I gave him the choice
We were
to
trying to
invite
go
me
in
in.
stealthily, and then you kicked down the door or whatever you did.
I didn't do it purposely. He thought I was trying to have sex with him.
That's true.
He did think that.
I mean,
But then again, you
coming
were
onto
you
it.
were coming on
I
pretty
was not
strong.
coming on to it.
Yeah, you know.
How's the kitchen?
You wanted to make dinner for him. I remember that specifically.
I wish that was a lie. but that's true. Alright, so, yeah, let's try to reach the priest and have a secret meeting between Harold and the priest. And we'll spring into action when the time is...
Alright, we'll get closer to the town, because we're like on the outskirts right now.
Yeah.
But when we get closer, I'll put on his armor, I'll become Harold, and you two, we'll come out with this ploy that you two found me in the woods. My home was invaded by, what are those things called? Kobolds?
Kobolds?
Yeah.
Gold bowls.
In this area, yeah.
Because they were wiped out. That was the whole thing, that the king brought justice or whatever, but...
Kobolds are goblins. There's all kinds of
goblins.
nasty races within this country.
Okay.
It's just that raids on towns are they never happen because these races are so destroyed and distraught. But the people do know that in this area, those races are ever plotting the demise of the towns
We can
around them because they hate them so
scare
much.
Henlet. Give them the fear of God. Say
Do
that...
you have an excuse for when there were no witnesses to them coming in or coming out?
They're little things.
They'll trust me
They're not that little.
as Harold.
Oh, that's true.
They'll be afraid. And we can say that they were working for Draxia, gives them the fear of our goddess in all of this.
Okay, let's do it.
Let's do it. So
Okay.
as we get closer to town, I want to put on his armor and
So,
become Harold.
I say you do so like in the woods, probably put on his armor, and then walk out. You're in his armor, and then boom, as you start entering like the town itself, as you get like you see like probably put his armor on the long road from the slaughterhouse, and then bam, once you get here, you don the guise of Harold, who you listen to speak. You saw him, so you're able to mimic. Does that spell that you mimic voices?
It would like
Yeah, fuck
The
it. All right.
sound, yeah.
Yeah, sure.
I'm
That's
sure.
Do you think
So-
does that count at all, or time in the woods is a short rest in between sessions?
I think that
No,
should.
how long did you wait? Because you went from the guy dying right to gore, and now over here.
Sure.
Do you want to wait before you do this?
Yeah, if it helps us, I'd say we wait. We rest a little.
All right. Okay.
Just a half hour.
Hang
right?
back in a short rest. Yes, a long rest is like 8 hours.
No, I just need a short.
All right. So you guys want to hang out in the slaughterhouse for a half hour before?
And I
we
like
go?
to imagine that we'd be plotting that. Be like,
Over the
this is
course of the half
idea.
hour. Okay. So as you discuss, you sit and Gore gives you food, which is just in the form of raw meat and
Meat
some
shakes.
moldy bread and water. It looks pretty filthy, but this is what Gore drinks, so you drink too. So he gives you your things, and as you hang out, you have now all the
Why don't you
benefits.
stick to the mead?
Meat, and he
No,
puts,
it's meat.
he puts the meat in the water and gives it to you.
The big keg
Keg.
I got him. The big keg I got him.
Oh, he kicks it and it's empty. Good, very good.
I was gone for like 8 hours.
Yeah, he's a Goliath. So a rather big one. So you get all the benefits of your short rest. So re-up whatever you guys have to re-up.
All my shit gets reset after a short rest, right?
Your action surges and shit, I think do. Yeah. So I think you're probably good. And your second wind, right?
Short or long rest, so
Yeah,
everything's good.
You're good. All right. Amanda, you're good. You're not good yet, right? You would need a long rest to rejuvenate your
I
spells.
think.
But you have a lot of spells to choose
Yeah,
from.
it's
so.
nothing that's going to hinder me. Where did I put my other pen?
There's a pen over here.
Yeah, I'd put two. Whatever.
Okay.
It's no big deal.
So, now let's redo this. You start heading towards town. As you exit from the slaughterhouse, make your way to the city, you don the guise of herald. And you can see, where were you headed? In which
I
direction?
guess towards the scene of the crime.
Okay, it is now, because it started early morning, you started fighting him like later afternoon.
Mhm.
It's now getting towards like dusk and like nighttime. So you start heading towards the scene of the crime, which you can see the fire that you had lit had eaten about half the house. Like it's out at this point. And there are lots of guards. There's people like standing around the other side of the street. They're kept far away from the house. The house next door seems like it had been vacated, and there's lots of guards like hop, 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 kind of like looking around, keeping the thing, keeping the peace. And there, standing amidst this crowd, is not only High Priest Tormer Turk, but the mayor himself, Daniel Porter, and Valerie Hospich. As they are
Hospich.
all standing here talking and discussing amongst themselves, looking at this,
We're gonna be heroes.
which is a little strange because this is
Ask
these are all
for
the
money.
most important people in town, all here for one, event. But you gather things like this
I
probably
almost
don't
forgot
happen
the
very,
plan.
very often.
It's
in
like,
Denver.
how are we gonna? Okay,
So
you're Captain Harold form.
Look
Yeah.
beat up. Do we need to beat him up?
Here, put your arm around my shoulder. And
Yeah,
I'll
no,
drag
that's
you.
I figured that we'd go in.
okay, so you guys start walking in with you. You're pretending to be hurt, like fucking your armor's kind of fucked up. So
Just
it's
like
Excuse me.
The skin burned to it, but we don't look at that.
do you yell that?
Yeah.
As you approach,
Yeah, done.
Alex, you yell, "Excuse me!" And you see one of the guards. Oh my goodness! Sir, head priest, and he comes running over to you, and he goes, "Thank you," and he scoops under your. Huh?
I'm okay.
Don't touch
Do
me.
you need healing, sir?
I'm okay. These two helped me. I don't know if they saved me, but they helped me get back on my feet. I was rudely broken into, and I followed up. There was dozens of them, little men, goblins.
What?
It was horrible, but then I was snuck up on and hit in the back of the head, and then I woke up in the woods.
You're so brave.
I know.
But I stepped in and I just defeated the goblins.
You weren't there.
Head priest Tormer arrives just as you both stare at each other, and he goes, "Good evening.
Sir, I don't
Sir,
know
it's
what
so
just
good
happened.
to see you up and about, and well, can you tell us what happened?" And the mayor comes in and goes, "I demand to know." And the high priest holds his hand up, and the mayor goes, and eats his popcorn.
Well, I had just got
I'm
off,
definitely gonna kill him.
off
The
my
fat
shift,
mayor.
and I was home and I was preparing lunch. I heard something in the kitchen.
I'm sorry. What? When were you home?
Early this morning.
For what?
It was after my shift.
Okay.
I was told to go. You were told to go home.
Yeah, I was home.
I'm just gonna keep quiet because it fucking wasn't.
No, remember Valerie told you to go home? I'm not saying this.
You
out of
fucked up!
game. I'm not saying
You're
this
not
in
saying
game.
this. Continue.
Oh.
Yeah, no, I didn't know
It's
this,
okay.
so I'm
Keep
gonna
going,
fuck
keep
up in
going.
character. I was just getting home, and I was preparing lunch, and I heard something in the back kitchen, a glass break, and then there were goblins
Goblins, you say? In town.
in town.
My. They must
We were
have.
resting for a half hour, and you didn't tell me.
They must have slipped through.
You were the one who was.
Okay. This is us talking.
Yeah, Jeff.
Unless you really want to bicker under your breath
Nope.
right in front
No,
of.
I want to watch this burn.
I didn't know.
I have a plan B. Just saying.
Okay. I was attacked. I was hit. I'm groggy.
You were hit. Why were you not in your home?
I was in my home.
No. Where did you go
I
afterwards?
woke up in the woods.
Oh, they attempted to steal you.
I don't know what goblins do.
We found them in the woods, and goblins were there.
The goblins were there.
They were fleeing. We fought them off. Our power was too strong for them.
Oh.
Because I think they could see the light inside of me.
Yes.
Ever since I came to this town, I became so religious. It's like a strength inside of me that's just waiting to defend this city.
That must be the reason. And was it you and this lovely woman as well?
Both of us.
My goodness, terrible. Any idea what they wanted to do with you?
No clue,
So
sir.
his
No
pants
clue.
were
Yeah,
slightly
we found him
under his
a
ankles.
bit nude.
Really? Oh, who knows the activities of goblins, eh? Wicked, nasty, mysterious little things.
I could take a guess.
Did you happen to notice what tribe or clan they were a part of?
Sir, it seemed they had the mark of Draxia on any signet I saw on them. You know, they carry little leather clothes and whatnot, but
At the mention of the name Draxia, you see his like calm demeanor. He kind of like his eyes kind of brighten up, and he gets a little bit more serious and like Draxia.
Draxia.
Did they say her name?
I couldn't discern it if they did.
One of the guards is like, who's that? He goes, you will guard the perimeter, and he's like, okay, and like walks away, and he goes, Mayor Valerie, leave us. And they're like, what is that? Like, what does that mean? Who's Drax? And he goes, leave us. And they walk away, and he's like,
Oh,
Captain Johansson, I would appreciate it if we kept that little tidbit of information between us, yes?
It's just you and him.
well, you guys
Okay.
are there too. You were all there, so he assumes you all heard it too.
Yeah.
Okay.
You're
Very
also
well.
strangers in town.
I would rather not have the name of Draxia spread unnecessarily in town, you understand?
sure. I was attacked in my home.
Of course you were, and I feel so very bad for you.
And he puts his hand, he lays his hand on your shoulder a little bit,
Okay.
and he kind of like squeezes a little, and he goes,
Do you need healing of any kind?
Oh.
I think I'll be okay.
Very good. Come, you need to rest. Why don't you all come and stay in the temple tonight?
That would be lovely.
I can make arrangements for you, yes?
Yes.
Of course, of course. Come. It's not safe here in your home. Clearly the doors are destroyed. Looks like you made quite a mess in that battle, eh?
Yep.
Come then, let us go.
and he starts leading you towards the temple.
is
Do you all follow?
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Okay.
It's hey man, you know.
You
So-
had one job.
You all
You
make
didn't
your way.
remind me. I don't know.
Should I have to?
I wasn't
We
there.
were all there.
I wasn't though.
Yes, we were.
No, you went into the mayor's meeting alone.
I thought you
I was
were.
there.
No, you yeah, but the fleas and stuff.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I wasn't
That
alone.
He wasn't.
She
You weren't
should have
really
been
in
the
there.
one who dressed like Harold.
It doesn't matter.
That's me.
It
on me.
is over.
I mean, to be fair, the priest wasn't there.
He was the one that told him to leave.
He wasn't there at the meeting.
Oh, you're right. Valerie. told him.
Valerie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're all pretty tight knit.
Yeah.
So
whatever.
So as you start making your way back to, it only takes you about 10 minutes to get there, 15 minutes to get there. So the priest kind of walks a little slow. He's sort of like a hunched down old man. So you get to the temple, and he's like, hey,
The evening mass has just recently concluded, so you may rest in the quarters in the back.
Can I help you with anything around the house?
Oh,
The
you
house.
are such a sweet boy. No, I think I have everything in order. Just, if you would keep an eye on the place and make sure no more goblins come by.
What time of day is it right now?
Now it is getting towards like nightfall.
Okay. I didn't know if he was bringing us in here in like the middle of the day and telling us to settle down.
No, that's what I'm saying. It's like nighttime.
Okay.
He needs to rest. He's hurt.
My
you
house was
guys.
broken.
Can we pray
So-
together?
Would
Get
you
your
like
worship
to?
on.
I would love to.
Yes. Come with me to the altar.
And
I'm gonna follow him.
and you just kind of like walk your way to the altar, and he goes to like the end of the church, or the top of the church where like his altar is, and he takes from underneath of it this like statue, which is the symbol of Aristride, which is a sun with like wings, and he places it atop of the altar, and there's like there's like kind of steps. He like kneels down on one of the steps, and he offers for you to kneel down
I'm gonna
with
follow him.
So you kneel down with him. So you kneel down as well. And he sits there and he says,
Now, the best way to commune with Aristride is to clear your mind, allow your true self to flow through. Aristride will find you, a beacon of good, hope, calm, resolve, order, and peace is the emotions you should exude as you attempt to connect with him. You may hear him, you may not, but you will most certainly feel his touch.
and he kind of closes his eyes. Do you do the same?
Do I know if this house is empty beyond us?
The church?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh.
It is now empty. It is just you guys and
So we're probably like 20 feet away. Just
I'm gonna
watching
look
this
back
happen.
at you guys and like give you like a head nod.
I'm kind of just like pretending to pray, but
so he nodded.
Okay, and then I'm gonna face forward. And I want to
you're gonna.
sneakily take out my knife.
Oh my
Roll
god,
for
here we
stealth.
go again.
Here we go. Try to take out the second demigod.
15 plus 7, 22.
Well done, well done. I think I roll
What are you?
for him.
I'm a fighter. But I put all my stats in like
Sneakiest spider
dexterity.
ever.
Sneakiest spider ever.
God's cell phone.
I need to know what this is.
God's cell phone. Perception. Yeah, because I roll your stealth against his perception, right?
That is correct, my son.
Okay, he does not notice you whip out that knife.
I want to put it around like the backside. I want to cut his throat.
You want to cut his throat?
Cut his throat.
Okay. How much does your knife do?
1d4 plus 5.
Okay, you do not get sneak attack damage, though, because you are not a rogue. Right? But he is...
That sucks.
I think you just get advantage, but since I'm not a
He would have
rogue,
done a lot of damage if he was a rogue. Just, like, fucked his whole throat up. So...
still getting used to the new play
you
style.
sneak around and just, like, go to slit his throat. And I want you to roll for damage.
A d4 is this thing, right?
Hmm?
It looks like the triangle.
I mean, it
Oh,
rolled
that.
on a 4,
Oh,
so-
here. All right, I'll just roll this.
What? Did it roll on a 4?
A 3. Yes, but that's a d6. So I get 8 damage.
8 damage?
Yeah.
I feel like we're gonna roll initiative.
Ow.
You okay?
Fucking, that's why I moved my whole chair over.
Yeah, it didn't work.
How much was it?
8 damage. I only played a rogue.
Okay. You reach over and you slit his throat. He immediately grabs his throat grabs you by the throat, slams your face into the step, and throws you back. And you see kind of a light coming from his hands as he stands up, casting cure wounds on himself. Just as he kind of wipes his throat over, and it goes, and he goes, and he spits out a bunch of blood, and you kind of roll back, tuck and roll, and then
I'm gonna draw my
sit
handgun.
right back up. I'm gonna say you just took like 3 points of bludgeoning damage because he slams your face. Surprisingly, very strong for an old man.
Yeah,
physically
you
strong.
didn't walk with this dapper on the way here.
Not like a magical strong. That was physical strength that he used to slam your face into there and throw you. As he stands up, and you go,
I want to pretend to draw my mace on Alex. Like, what is the meaning of this?
He's an imposter. The priest.
I look at the priest. Alex and I just deadpan for a second.
Put that down, you poor excuse of a charlatan. I have no interest in playing with this charade any longer. You creatures.
and he kind of starts walking towards the entrance of the church, and he goes,
You come into my town, my peaceful Henlet. You attempt to assassinate me. You kill the captain of my guard, and have the audacity to replace him.
I feel like an asshole as Harold right now.
yeah.
Should I take this off?
You can turn it off if you want, I'm pretty sure.
As soon as he says that, I go, and, but I turn back to drop. Back to drop.
He starts again. He's heading towards the exit. If you guys give a shit, and I'm
Yeah,
assuming you guys are starting to
and tackle him.
You want to run up and tackle him?
Yeah.
Okay.
I want to grapple. God bless.
So if you grapple, that is going to be. How does your grapple work? It is your.
It's a strength check for me.
For you versus their athletics, right?
My athletics against either
strength.
their athletics or acrobatics. Wasn't that what we decided?
Yeah.
My athletics.
That sounds
Okay.
right. Okay.
Depending on the situation, and I guess that could be his acrobatics, since I'm tackling him.
Go ahead. And he seems unconcerned, still walking.
5 plus athletics. 12.
Okay. So he has to beat 12. Okay, so that's he definitely beats it already. It's a 16 plus. Yeah. So he beats it. You go and you tackle him, and you feel clong as you hit him, like whoa, like you just hit some metal. And he kind of spins around and throws you into a pew. You just fuck, and you see that you're catching his robe, like you are holding his robe as you stand there. And he turns to you, and you see gleaming armor that he was wearing underneath the robe. And he goes,
Do you really believe you are the first trouble to come to my town?
and you see a large mace kind of swinging at his side. And he goes over and he kicks the front door of the church wide open, and you see a whole bunch of guards standing outside. And he stands with his back to the entrance, looking in at you, and he goes,
Open. Come along.
and he walks out amongst his people, challenging you to come out and face him. And he goes,
Is there a speaker in this church, like a microphone?
Sure.
Can I want to?
You don't want to go out and meet him?
I want to shout.
Fuck that! Shut the door.
I want to use your microphone and shout "Gore now."
Okay,
do we have any
Alex?
boom or something?
Alex is gonna head for the microphone.
Oh, do you have some type of projection?
Hold on.
We have the whole wheat thresher portal idea in case we want to use the.
Yeah, you should set that up now in here,
Okay.
because that's still gonna spit us out over there, right? What if they follow us? Nah, let's fight here and use that as a plan B.
Because I think it's kind of dangerous, but the animals know us well enough that we could. Gore now.
Let's hope so.
Yeah, let's hope so.
So I don't know what this is called, but
Can you move that? Because I am gonna kick it.
my voice booms up to 3 times as loud as
We're
normal
gonna
for
throw
1
down
minute.
this because I have a feeling we are initiating now.
I wonder why.
Hello. Real quick.
The religion check.
I
Oh,
demanded
boy.
payment.
The religion check said that she often gives people missions that are really fucking hard because she thinks that it's funny. So
I wish I had grenades at this point. Because that would have been perfect.
yep.
Ooh, wait.
Do you have some type of AoE?
I have a cone.
Do it!
Oh, yeah, I'm not paying attention.
Oh wait.
I have stuff too that.
We have a bonus.
Yeah, I have a 10-foot, 40-foot high firewall.
I got a 10-foot pole.
Oh wait, isn't that only 2? Or is it 1?
Huh?
How many spaces?
10 is 2.
It's not only that big.
Yeah.
Hey man, it's something.
We did it.
I'm sorry.
The spell portal that we put down before the incident happened.
You put down a spell portal before the incident happened?
I think that was kind of our.
He
escape.
drew the circle.
I can use my
When
turn
did you-
now for
When
it.
did you draw? Yeah, because you didn't say that you were doing anything. You were like, "Head priest, why?" And then as he was backing
No,
up,
you're right. You're right.
you
My
could have
bad.
been. You know what I'm
so
saying?
let
He's
me-
just
let
walking
me-
towards
Let
the.
me. Wait, he's calling me out. But fuck it. I'll
I feel like he's calling.
Oh, he's calling all of you out.
I want to put the portal down.
Okay.
I'll cast my.
So you head over. Use blue for that.
Teleportation circle, duh.
Purple might be a good color to have.
That is a good
right here?
color. That's
Yeah.
blue, sir.
Get good. So I guess go.
And you did. All right. Well, that's going to be on Amanda's turn. So is that all you want to do, or do you want to start moving a little bit more? There are. I would like to say windows. Oh no!
We
You
should
fell!
barricade the front door.
You want to do that?
Well, I'm gonna open fire first to keep them suppressed, but I think one of us should start stacking pews.
Oh, I can't. Are there any windows on the side?
Yeah.
Because I'm gonna try to get around and I want to tell Alex I'm gonna try to get around them and do a cone attack.
Because none of us are really
from
tanky.
the side because I have an area effect and if I can sweep all of them.
Okay.
So I want to move. I know I have more than enough. I just want to know exactly. I want to move to this window regardless.
Okay. Very good.
And that's the end of my turn.
And that's it. Okay. I believe it is Alex's turn next.
Could I do my attack and then start stacking pews against the doorway?
Sure.
Okay.
That's so moving a pew to the thing is gonna like be an action, just so you know. So it's.
But
gonna
my
be,
my two attacks. That's not 2 actions. That's a separate action.
you get on your turn. I'm pretty sure 2 actions, don't you?
It's 2 attacks.
Okay, so you have 1 action, 1 extra attack, and then you have an action surge that you can use to just do another action of any kind. But you will burn that once you use it.
So I'm gonna go here. I want to aim center mass for Dr. Doolittle and fire off 2 rounds.
Okay, roll to hit.
14 plus 13
That hits.
Okay.
Jesus, what is that, like 30?
plus 13.
That's fucking insane. All right.
1d10 plus 5.
So, roll damage.
What is this? Was this a d10 or is this a d10? That's a d10, right? It looks like a d9. Where's
Yep.
the 10? Okay, whatever. 6 plus 5. 14.
Okay.
Oh, wait, no. 11.
11, right.
I was like, wait, something's
I'm so
wrong.
bad at math.
Something's
you guys
wrong.
can take such advantage of that. So you
100.
You did 11 damage.
Uh-huh.
All right. He is wearing heavy plate mail, so he is like resistant to ballistics.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna say because I gotta start figuring out how armor works. So let's see how that works. So 11. cut in half is, let's say 6.
Okay.
Because we round up.
And I guess I'll aim for his face then?
Well, you don't get two attacks. Because your extra attack, remember?
It's not an action.
Your action is attack usually for you, because you're a fighter. Extra attack is another attack on top. And then that's it. So if you shoot him twice, you're going to have to, you can't move a pew in front of the door.
We can do that, but every time I attack, it's two rolls. It's like 2 dice rolls for the damage. I'll show you once I bring it up. But we'll do it this way for now. I'll start stacking my shit.
Alright. I mean, you might...
Because that's what extra attack. It's not extra action, extra attack. I gotta get the actual script though.
Extra attack, that's what extra attack means. This is why it's good if you just print all those. 'Cause then
I
you can
did, but
kinda
I don't
see
think that helps us in this. No.
Yeah, extra attack isn't on there. I'm pretty sure it just means that you get to
I
attack
thought that was
twice.
a little...
Like you have 2 actions. Do you have 2 actions?
I have 2 actions and a bonus action.
Oh, if you have 2 actions, then extra attack doesn't count to that, I don't think. So then you can attack twice, yeah. And then you can move the pew as an action.
Okay, I'll do that. I guess I'll
Alright,
roll
roll
another
again to hit.
1d10. I want to get the rate. 8 plus 5, 13.
Does not hit.
That's the damage. You want me to
It's
re-roll
roll to
for
hit
hit?
again. Yeah, it's a
Okay.
whole nother attack, so you just got to roll to hit.
15. I want to aim for his face.
15 plus 13?
Yes.
That hits.
Okay.
I roll damage.
7.
7? Alright. 102. So you, as the doors, like, he kicked the doors open, they're kind of staying open, and you're like, and you see, like, and you kind of, like, hit here, and he's got sort of, like, a little collar, and it's, like, just kind of hits there, and you see, like, the bullet kind of, like, ate a little bit, and it sort of scratched his face, and he, and just kind of looks at you as you, and shut the doors and start moving a pew in front of the doors. The doors do open outward, by the way, because he kicked them open.
Okay.
So just so you know, you're going to move a pew in front of the door like this,
Oh my god.
and then they're going to, like, open it.
That's it written.
Attack.
Yeah, but
So
if we start a
it's still
barricade,
be
they're
in their
gonna,
way.
oh, fuck.
Okay.
Yeah,
They
it's
might,
like,
we might be able
it'll
to roll
slow
with
their
advantage.
movement and shit, yeah. It's something at least.
Yeah.
Okay, so.
It's something.
Yeah.
Unless we could... Nah, fuck it. I was gonna barricade the door handles together, but that...
Okay. So, Alex, you fire twice at him. And you see, and he kind of, and you're like, ugh, and you go to shut the doors. As you're shutting the doors, you see him like whip out his mace and just start hauling ass for the doors, moving way faster than he was before. And you shut the doors, just as oh, he doesn't have to roll to hit for that. So that's just. There is a thunderous boom, and the door fucking explodes into splinters. You just moved a pew in front of it.
Oh, no.
As the door itself explodes, the pew just kind of moves a little bit, and you're like, boom! Oh! And you go flying back and like hit the ground, taking 14 points of kind of damage is it? Thunder damage,
I had it.
which is its own damage, I guess. So 13 points of thunder damage.
14?
As you're like 14, yeah. As you're just like, oh, fuck, as it hits your armor.
I think all the
And you-
elements did
their own damages, because you can have resistances and
Yeah.
shit like that to specific damages, which you do not, because this isn't ballistic or anything. This
I'm
is
immune
just
to every kind of damage.
right, except for Jeff. Anyone who's watching, he is immune to every kind of damage.
I'm invincible to everything except
Because
bullets
he
in real
built
life.
that in his character before we started. So you dummy,
You're good.
you dumb. I can fly and shoot lasers.
Can you not?
So that is. Dun, 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 dun.
So he ran right up to Alex.
He
huh?
ran right up and just went boom and
Is
just
this me?
fucking blew
That's
up the front door. As it exploded, Alex is, I'm going to say, thrown back, because that's what I like to do with force damage. He is thrown back and prone,
Oh no.
but that's okay. I think big force damage things, that would be pretty cool if that happens to you. You get, not every kind of force damage, but high enough. Actually, you know, let's just say
Jedi, Sith.
let's just say you get thrown back. Like 15 and higher, maybe you'll be prone or something we can do. Or 20 and higher.
17 or higher, you die instantly.
Yeah, you just die.
The
But-
exception more than the rule. Everyone has one. It's not really so much a character thing as it is like a rule.
You only
just a
really
rule
have
of the
time
game.
for like
Yeah.
one, because there's only like
Well, then
your turn is
what's
like
a bonus
it's like
action?
3
Like
seconds
just
or some
movement
shit.
or dodging, really? Or
Bonus action is like little shit you want to do in between, like moving
Okay.
the pew. If you want to go
more like role playing,
shouting
Minor
instructions to
Well,
somebody.
I think they call them minor actions if that's what you're talking
Yeah,
about.
bonus actions, yeah,
character.
minor actions.
Yeah, because bonus stuff is actually like you're talking about with character, like you get to shoot twice and shit like that. That's a case by case basis, but you get one action, and I think minor counts like if I'm yelling at you or something.
Okay.
That's what I mean.
Okay,
like,
okay.
like, Amanda, put this in front of the window. You know, because that takes time to do. So you're doing that. I think they're called bonus actions in this, but you might be right. They
You might be
called
right.
minor.
I don't take me
Okay.
for gospel,
either.
but you get the idea.
So that is his turn.
Alright, so
For
would
the
it
burrito.
cost an action to yell that?
Yeah, it's a minor action.
Alright,
Bonus action,
so
whatever.
then I do want to yell into it.
Ching gore now.
Yeah.
As it echoes
Throughout the
through the town.
okay.
Yes.
Oh shit.
The priest kind of goes.
So
Okay.
I don't know how this
You little
how
cock.
this is gonna work or whatever. But
Should've
I
had
wanna.
something cooler.
I didn't expect you guys to just outright try to assassinate him. in the
Yeah,
middle
I
of
felt
praying.
that.
I thought you guys were gonna be like, ooh, ooh, ooh. let's
Hey,
be
I
careful,
I
but
looked for your permission, and you gave me the go
You
ahead.
don't give a fuck. Let's do
There's
this.
some serious miscommunication in the group. I gave.
What's
this
the
guy-
meaning of
Evil,
it?
ah! The
Yeah.
next 2 hours is gonna be just combat. Let's go.
Let's do it.
You got,
Amanda, it's your turn.
You got. Well, come on.
You shouted boom and it goes out.
Yeah, and then I
I'm sorry.
started talking.
I'm sorry. Oh, I'm sorry. I started
Listen.
talking over you. It's just that you're not important, so you know.
So I don't know how this is gonna work.
What
But
is
I
it?
want to cast hallucinatory terrain, and you can read it.
Yes.
I
Where do
like
wanna
how you have
cast it?
cards. That's
Oh
all.
my god, it's a brick of text. You make a natural terrain in a 150-foot cube in range.
Which
look.
is larger than the size of your thing, by the
Oh
way.
yeah.
Holy shit!
That's
That's what I was counting.
Sound and smell like some other sort of natural terrain. So you'll make it look and smell like some. Sound and smell.
Make it a shit.
No,
wall.
look, sound,
Oh.
and smell like some other place.
Yeah.
Thus, open fields or a road can be made to resemble a swamp, hill, crevasse, or some other difficult or impassable terrain. A pond can be made to seem like a grassy meadow, a precipice of a gentle slope, or a rocky strewn gully, like
Lava
a wide
ditch.
and smooth road.
I'm
So as they
thinking-
start, they're like, what the fuck? And they're tripping over it.
Oh, does it
Um,
actually affect them?
Manufactured
It's an illusion.
structures, equipment, and creatures
it's
within
gonna-
the area
Freak them out.
aren't
Probably not this guy.
changed in appearance. The tactile characteristics of the terrain are unchanged, so creatures entering the area are likely to see through the illusion if the difference isn't obvious by touch. A creature carefully examining the illusion can attempt an intelligence check against your spell save DC to disbelieve it. A creature who discerns the illusion for what it is sees it as a vague image superimposed on the terrain.
Like they were
So
staring
you
at the
can
sun.
do this, but they get to take intelligence checks to go, oh man, this is really a jungle. We gotta stay out of here. Or, this ain't a jungle, and walk right through it, and then it's completely null and void.
We're gonna need some damage output.
Let's just keep dressing up the territory.
Yeah, but it's only if the difference isn't obvious by touch. What I want to do is basically make this whole area look like lava and brimstone, like it just got destroyed.
Went to hell.
You know what I mean? It went to hell. So that it almost like they transported into like the fire plane or something like that. So there's
You want to go
lava.
as wide as you can go with the area.
Yeah. The only thing that wouldn't be affected are buildings.
Okay.
But
So the church,
yeah. But just
and
I
then
want
nearby housing.
I want lava. I want rocks. I want it to just look like everything is shit,
Okay.
and I do that.
You can, Yeah, you can. It's just that they are going to make checks to just go, nah, if they make the checks. That's a lot of people, and a lot of them might not make it. But a lot of them might make it, and then it means nothing. You know what I mean? To those ones that make it means absolutely
it's not very
nothing.
explained, so, like, is that gonna freak the ones that fail those checks out? Like, is it gonna...
They're certainly not going to run away, because it's not a frightening
But are they
effect.
gonna, like...
Yes.
Okay.
So, like, let's say you go, I want to pool lava right here. The ones that believe it are like, holy shit! And they're going to try to avoid the lava, obviously.
Yeah.
The floor is lava.
Like, could
The floor is lava!
Could
But
like
if
a volcano, like, come out of the ground and then just start pulling lava, like, down in front?
like a river
Yeah.
of lava,
Yeah.
basically blocking
Yeah.
them? Yes, if
As
you'd
in
like
a
to,
pier- yeah.
if you'd like to make it more of like the ground cracked open and there's lava
Something
in
like
between,
that, yeah.
something like that. Sure, if you want to do that, that's fine. Do you have to roll anything for this?
No.
No.
It's a
Okay.
cantrip.
It's not a
It's
cantrip.
not a cantrip. So but do you understand then? That is going to be your big boy spell. That's going to be
Just
one of
one.
your big boy spells.
Yeah.
Yes.
I know.
Okay. So is that what you want to do?
Yeah.
Alrighty then. Alrighty then.
Have fun rolling 16,000 times.
Listen, you dirty bitch. Alright, so. Where do you want it? Right here?
Yeah.
Okay.
Basically just
The
how
gang,
Alex is doing his
How big?
thing.
10, 15?
The gang plays the biggest game of the floor is lava.
Oh my god. Could it be like little ones around them too? Like
Sure.
it's a whole thing, so I might as well just not waste it.
Nice.
Amanda just turned this.
Do
area
I
into-
think it's lava?
It is everybody.
It's everybody, yeah. But
Okay.
she can explain it to you, but you better explain it in a way. Well,
It's not real.
Just scream the ground is lava.
scream, "Don't worry, guys, it's all fake!" And all the other guys go, "Oh, okay." Just go on. So yeah, so big
It's all
crevasse,
bullshit.
lots of lava. And is that your turn? Do you want to move anywhere or?
No, I'll stay.
Okay.
I
Stay
feel
where I
like
am.
Gore's gonna fall for it
Oh,
pretty bad.
good.
Ah!
Here we go, our ace in the hole! Nullify it.
So.
Well, no, it does say something about a creature.
Do I speak giant? I speak dwarvish, common, and orc and goblin.
Everything
I
but-
thought I should have taken
It says
it. Sorry.
the tactile
He's not a giant,
characteristics
he's
of the
a,
terrain are
Goliath.
unchanged, so
They speak giant.
creatures entering the area are unlikely to see through.
Oh.
They were already in the area.
I
though.
read it
That's
the
why these
opposite.
guys
I
get.
read it the opposite way.
Okay,
That's why I was
so-
like, yeah.
What is the DC save on that?
20.
Against.
Against your spell.
Hold on.
It's
No,
an
I'm
intelligence.
reading it. Hold on.
Guess I'll shut up.
I think it's your spell casting.
Attempt an intelligence check against your spell save DC. 16.
16?
16.
Jesus Christ.
Okay. So this one inspects and is like, that shit ain't lava. The fuck is this garbage? 5, 10,
And
15,
then all
Jeremy!
25.
I
30.
imagine they lose sight of him past the
See,
illusion.
like, it's not explained very well, so once they see them walk through it, like, you know what I mean? What happened?
Maybe
it's
every
so
round
fast.
they have to keep rolling.
Yeah, is that like a thing? Like, they're still too afraid of it? That man
Uh,
is dead.
It's not real loud. He's fine. 1, 2, 3.
Oh, your soldiers are dumb.
Well,
Oh, I got 3 more.
Well, that like didn't do anything for us. I gotta
Wait, wait.
invest.
I mean, I kept a couple back.
I gotta invest in some grenades.
About 30 right there.
Oh, I wish I could have used... I could have, like, made it seem like the ground shook, but that would have been 2 actions.
I'm sleepy, guys. I need to take a nap and recharge. You guys take care of this. You cannot
Okay.
sleep there
The rest of them are like, that's fucking lava. I'm not getting near that shit. So some of them start moving away from the lava, which
Are all these
actually-
guys with swords? That's all they have for a weapon?
For the most part. Here, actually, I have it written. A lot of the ones who made the saves, the ones that have like bigger, like this one actually has a mason shield.
Okay.
This
Just go
one
by
has
the
a
picture,
mason
basically?
shield. Kind of go by the picture.
Okay.
Mason shield are bigger guys. Bow. So 2 archers are over here, and the 3 mason shield guys are right here. Yeah. 4, 5. And this guy I think moved as well, but I can't remember. So that's fine. No wait, I had one more to move. That's right, 6. So I only moved 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 10, 15, 20, 30. So mason shield. Or yeah. Okay. So that's as far as they can go. Jeff, top of the round.
The guy at the window, what is he doing?
This guy,
Yeah.
he is currently going to bash the window open. He's kind of like peeking in, but you see he's gonna like.
And there's glass window still there.
Yeah, actually, you know what? Because it was just his movement, and I can use an action for him because he reached the window. I'm gonna say the ones that have reached the windows, boom, busted him in, but they have no long range weapons. So he and the whole window comes crashing down as he kind of gets out of the way of the glass, and a whole like half of the window is destroyed because they're like 2-story tall panes of glass, but they're like separated with little wooden things, so the whole one won't bust, I guess.
Won't bust.
But there is still like 1.5 stories of glass still there, like stained glass.
Okay, so I want to prime back and cast firebolt. Throw a ball
Bolt?
of fire at him. Yeah.
Bolt, good, okay.
What?
Ball, do you know what fireball does?
It's like
It's like a nuke,
Fucking
isn't it?
huge.
Yeah.
So I was
If
like,
have
that
that
one
for
guy,
outside.
like, that would have been perfect for like
Yeah.
right there. Alright, so
Would have added to the illusion too.
yeah, it's like a magic incendiary grenade, essentially. Think of it like that. Like,
So
I want you to. Do you have to roll to hit for firebolt?
yes.
Okay, go ahead and roll to hit.
Nat 20 plus 7.
Holy shit! So that means that the damage is doubled. Read the whole spell. Make sure that is all
You
gotta
hurl
do.
a mote of fire at a creature or object within range. Make the attack against the target. On a hit, the target takes 2d10 fire damage. A flammable object hit by this spell ignites. Yeah,
Okay.
it's 2d10
Alright.
because we're past level
So
5.
2d10 and then double whatever the outcome
Okay.
is.
Let's roll those dice, Morty.
Oh shit!
Who are you aiming at? 10?
10,
5.
5.
So you 15 times 2. Okay. So you wind back as this guy, and he goes, "Hark, villain!" And you, it's like a little fireball, right?
Yeah.
And you kind of boom and just throw it, and he goes, "Hark!" And his head just, and his head ignites with fire. The helmet kind of
Yes.
flipping up and just ding, 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 as his smoldering skull or parts of it is just kind of there as it, and he fucking hits the ground. That bitch is gone. You
Alex.
just killed the shit.
One.
out of that
You should have done that to this guy.
There's another chance.
Oh, you can reuse it?
It's a spell, yeah.
That's a cantrip.
yeah,
He can use that shit as much as he wants.
I'm not even gonna start.
That doesn't even go away. Well, he got the reason the guy died is because he got a natural
Nat
20 on it. That's the only reason he did double fucking damage. Is that your turn?
I want to hop
you
out
wanna
the
escape?
window
Okay.
and
5.
then move to this corner, but not
10,
really reveal
15.
myself. I want to try to still remain kind of hidden.
Okay, you still have line of sight. You're in half cover, which means it's harder to shoot you. But they take a disadvantage to hitting you. But you can see them
Okay,
because you can just peek around and do whatever you want. Is that your turn?
that's my turn.
Okay, Alex, your turn.
I'm gonna move the half
So-
cover. And
You do not have half cover because half cover would be like right here.
Or
Even
back
then,
one.
I don't think so because he's right there. You know, it's like he could literally just kind of like
Where is half
peek
cover?
his head around the, like what Jeff is. The reason I say it's half cover is because
Are
he's
you
at long
outside?
range.
I jumped outside, yeah.
He's at long range, so like Jeff can kind of like be behind the wall, but Alex being like if a guy was right here, Jeff's no longer behind half cover. You get what I'm saying? Because the guy could just be like, hey. You know what I mean? Like if he hides, the guy's like, see you,
Yeah, but
man."
if
You're
Alex
right
were to
there.
move all the way down there, he'd be half cover, right?
If Alex could what?
move more, he'd be at half cover.
Here, yeah.
It doesn't matter. I don't need to have.
I don't like because that door is gone. So this is like an open hallway. Like right here, I guess would be half cover, perceived. From who? From him? Are you half covering from him or
from this guy?
Oh.
Can I have the red marker?
Yeah, you'd probably be all right.
And where did that person die?
Right
here.
Right here.
Okay.
You're marking dead bodies?
Yes.
Good call.
Because I do have things that use dead bodies.
Ah, yes you do. I didn't punch out any zombies.
All right.
That's okay.
So you would I'll say yes because he's like down on the ground. He'd have to climb through that window anyway. He also does not have any ranged weapons whatsoever. So you can see he just has a fucking.
I wonder if I should I just focus on the priest for now? Or I feel like one of your moves can kill a priest, so I feel like I should work on the little guys.
Me?
I don't know who I should work on.
I think usually in D&D it's take out as many little guys as possible because little guys will start adding up. Like once they get in here, they will destroy your health.
He's definitely like out of all of them, he's probably gonna be the most heavy hitting though.
I'm gonna
he does have the green.
Every time he comes in proximity to me, I'm gonna try to grapple him. But for right now, I'm just gonna target this guy.
Okay.
I'm gonna drop back over here in front of Amanda, and I want to take a pot shot, 2 shots at that guy.
Okay.
23.
Definitely hits.
1d10. 7 and 5. No. 7 and 8.
Those were your 2 damage?
Yeah.
Your 2 damages? Did you roll to hit him again?
Oh, no.
You gotta roll to hit him once, then roll to hit him again.
Natural 20.
Okay, so the first hit was a 7. And that was just normal 7. So, minus 7 damage. And then your nat 20
is 8.
You have to roll damage again.
Okay.
Because you had to roll it again.
A 1. 6.
So 6 times 2, or a 6 total?
6 times 2. 12.
12 damage. Not bad. So you had 8 and 12?
20.
20? Thank you. Okay. So you kind of line back. You see the guy, and he's got a shield and a mace, and you as it hits right into his plate mail, and you can see one of the bullets like struck and just like hurt, and the other one like went right through, and he's like, fuck, like, as it really fucked him up, really hurt him. So he is, he's looking pretty hurt. He's got blood coming out of his mouth, and he's like, woo, like gotta take a second for that one.
You shouldn't have crossed my lava.
And is that your turn?
Yeah, there's nothing else I can do right now.
Okay. It is Priest turn. Mr. Turk. Torma Turk. So. I don't think he can. I don't know the spells as much, so I apologize, guys, that I'm reading through spells right now.
Do spells and shit.
You're gonna do spells and shit. You're gonna be fucking pleased about it. Okay, so the priest is gonna move in, and he's going to just step in here. Yep, that's easy. And he's going to look at you, Alex, as you were the one that slit his throat and shot him. And he really dislikes you. And you're the one that had the audacity to pretend to love his god. He's a very angry...
should have seen that coming.
Did it.
Angry old
You intended
man.
mass.
He's going to use...
Maybe he can forgive us.
Forgive me for my sin.
He's going to use Sacred Flame on you. I want you to go ahead and...
I have that.
Oh. You are going to make a dexterity saving throw. So, you must... Yep, go ahead and make a dexterity saving throw.
What was that, D20?
Yes, roll a d20 and add your dexterity modifier to it.
What is your spell
16.
Level?
It's
plus 5.
What
It's
is
a
it? I'm sorry.
cantrip. I'm sorry, go ahead.
This is a cantrip.
21.
21, you succeed, so you will take half of this damage.
Because if you have reached 5th level, you do 2d8 instead of 1. Just so that you know.
Oh, I know.
Okay.
I'm reading
Oh.
what it is here.
Oh boy.
Don't worry. So that's okay. So you take 16 radiant damage minus 8 because you made the or halved because you made
So
the save. So you take 8 radiant damage. So as he looks at you, a white like fire, like a fire made of pure like light, just kind of like from the ceiling, kind of as it just kind of hits you, and you're like fuck, and it just like burns the shit out of you. It's not like normal fire or even like the fire that you've seen them use. It's like I said, it's like radiance. You know what I mean? Like holy fire.
It's like blight.
And it just hurts like a bitch. Like he's like ah, but it and kind of sizzles off you, and you like, whoo. You're able to sort of shrug it off. Yeah, no, you're good to go. So from there, he is going to back up and get behind the door. Stay behind the wall.
He destroyed those doors.
He destroyed this door, which is the one that you were standing behind. This door is fine, but he's behind the wall. Anyway, to protect himself, you'd have to come out to meet him. And he goes, "I'm still waiting, creature."
Excuse me? You fucking coward.
Amanda's turn. Does he only get one more turn? Yeah, I don't think spellcasters don't get to go more than once, right?
Probably not, unless it's outwardly saying so.
It will say on your thing, like, casting time. It'll tell you what you use. So if it's like an action, then...
Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah. Oh, shit.
If you cast... Certain ones can be cast as rituals, and then they don't cost any, like, spell slots, but it's still an action.
Yeah, that one was an actual action, so he can't do something else. That's pretty fucking dope.
Man, these goblins are getting out of hand.
Okay. It is Amanda's turn.
If I were to go here, can I see him?
Yeah.
I'm just trying to
Here?
gauge where would I be able to go to see
5,
him?
10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Diagonal count.
You'd be able to see him. You might have to peek around the corner, but yeah, you could see him.
But, like, could
You
I
could,
see
like-
him from over here?
Yes, definitely from there, but 5, 10, 15, 20. You can reach it.
Yeah.
You want to go there?
Sure.
10, 15, 20.
And now I can see both of them, right?
Yes, you could definitely see this guy.
Okay.
As he's like, ah! Because Alex shot him.
Ouch!
Oh, damn, girl.
Why would he say damn girl?
Damn, girl. This is what he thought to say. I don't know, man. Fuck off.
He's dying, man. Let him be.
He's dying, bro.
Good.
I want to try to cast Chill Touch on the priest. So this is the one that creates a ghostly skeletal hand. It's going to... If it hits, he'll take 1d8 necrotic damage, and he cannot regain hit points until the start of my next turn.
Okay.
And the hand clings to the target.
Okay. Does he make
Yeah.
a saving throw for that?
Yeah.
Okay.
I just don't know what it is, but it's against my thing.
All right.
No, wait. Yeah, I want to hit. Oh, wait. I roll for this.
Joe, if only you had studied your target more.
He doesn't make a
That's why
saving
you're
throw.
not fighting right now.
This is an attack.
Why?
If you had just known Harold's like.
Ah, yeah.
The
No, that's
information
fair.
that we all
So
knew.
this is a roll to attack. You must hit him first.
So it's...
I should have did a dry run with you.
7, 8,
Yeah, we should have.
I just thought you would have had the
14.
least
Does
common.
not hit. So the ghostly hand, and he
Well,
like
you actually killed
explodes
it.
it with his mace, and he flips you the bird. The holy bird.
How many did I use? 20 to get over there?
Yeah.
I'm gonna go over here.
Okay.
Like that.
Yeah. And you just. Oh. Okay, Amanda's turn is up. Now it is the People's turn. The Peoples! So I guess these guys all roll again for this intelligence thing?
Yeah. That's
Okay.
what I assume it works.
Ooh. Bing bong.
The lava gets hotter.
Yeah.
Oh! No!
Little monsters start coming
Would
out
they
of
be
it.
spooked or just they'll stay in place?
They just won't approach it, I guess. It doesn't say that they're scared. It just says.
Are they
no.
screaming at their friends who are burning to death?
Jonathan, what are you doing?
Okay, so.
That lasts for 24 hours. There's nothing I can do.
That lasts for 24 hours? That's amazing. That's
There's
amazing.
nothing I can
So
do.
this guy goes.
You have to
This guy's like. No, that's not lava. 5, 10,
So he walks
15,
around it.
25, 30,
And it starts burning him.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
What is actually here?
Ground.
Nothing. It's just cobblestone.
It's just
It's
cobblestone.
like asphalt. Yeah. 5, 10,
I want to set it on fire so it feels like
30. 20.
Oh, he backed off? Or he went inside?
He went inside. These guys have gotten inside
But
now.
this is the damaged one?
Yes,
Okay.
that one is very damaged.
Gotcha. We should get those rings.
What rings?
The critical role people have like different colored rings
Oh shit! I don't remember if I moved this guy
to
yet.
go on them to symbolize
I think I
things.
moved this guy. You're in half cover against him. 30. Kinda. Yeah, I guess so. And then this guy. I don't think I moved him. Oh wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Like these are the guys that. That's fine. Okay, so that window's already smashed. This guy is going to attempt to shoot you, Alex, with an arrow. So he takes disadvantage to the roll. That's probably what that's going to be. So he got a 3 and a 19. So you're lucky that you're kind of behind a wall. So he got the 3, which I don't believe hits you. So through the window, you just kind of dodge as an arrow goes past you. They are starting to get in. This guy is now going to shoot at you, Alex. Whoops. Because that door is obliterated. I don't believe you have. No. If you were like over here, I think you would. But you do not. So he's just going to roll. No advantage, though. He rolls an 18. Does that make your. Does that hit? Yes, it does. I think an arrow is like 1d8, right? That's an arrow.
That's what I have for a bolt.
The what?
That's what I have for a bolt, so.
Okay. So, okay. He gets like 5 damage on you. So just, and you just kind of like break it off. It sticks into your ballistic vest. But it's not ballistic, so it's like a knife kind of going at you really fast. Just goes in. It's kind of funny how you're like the tank, but you're just a fighter.
I was thinking.
they're all like, kill him! This guy is within. Neither of them are within 5 feet. 5, 10, 15. That guy only used 15. 20. 25. 30. This guy's trying to flank you, Amanda. That guy's going to swing at you, Amanda, with a mace. 16, does that hit? Okay.
Oh no.
So that's probably a 1d8. Yeah. He does 2 damage. Alright. So 2 bludgeoning damage. He just comes down, just kind of wings your arm. You're like, fuck! Okay. And I believe that's it, Jeff. It's your turn again.
I'm
Oh yeah,
going
he hasn't
to-
gone in a while.
step out.
6 spaces. I just gotta remember it's 6
And
spaces.
cast Insect Plague
Ooh.
to make a 20-foot sphere right here.
20 feet?
Yeah.
So that's 5, 10, 15, 20.
Boom!
So an insect plague of...
If it lands.
Where did you put it? Right here?
Yeah.
I want an insect plague.
Well, doesn't it hit automatically?
Oh, wait.
Do you have to roll to hit? Read that. That might just happen.
No, you're right. I don't have to.
How long does that last?
10 minutes.
Holy shit, that's
Swarming biting locusts fill a 20-foot
So wait,
sphere.
every turn do they take more damage if they're in it?
Yes. The sphere spreads
He
around.
just did it at the front door. Like,
The
fucking...
sphere spreads around corners. It remains for the duration.
Should have started off
One
with
more
that.
time.
What?
5, 10, 15, 20.
The area appears. Creature takes 4d10 piercing on a failed save, so they gotta roll for Constitution, but they still get hurt regardless. Bees.
Do you get to pick the bug?
I think they're locusts.
But I think in game you can pick it.
So that whole circle is horrible, angry, pissed off bugs.
Imagine
now,
what this guy's
they have to
thinking
roll
right
DC
now.
Saves?
Yes, against Constitution 15.
Okay, they need to roll Constitution saves.
Mhm.
The priest makes it, so he'll only take half damage.
Okay.
No. This guy does not make it. The archer's probably not good.
Is
Oh,
the-
oh my god. That's a, natural 19. So that archer makes it. Nope. That archer does not.
And at the end of
they
their
all kind of have the
turns-
same.
He's an archer?
They have to at the end of their turn, they have to roll against
This
it.
guy's an archer?
This guy.
Oh, I'm
Said-
sorry. This guy made it. Yeah, this guy did not make it.
Okay.
Either. That
So-
he rolled very badly. So
I'll roll
he
4 now.
he did not make it. These two are the only ones that made it. I'm pretty sure these guys failed. So roll your damage.
3, 4, 10 altogether. 11.
So 11 damage altogether.
Mhm.
Halved for the priest is say 6.
So now anyone who enters or ends their turn there has to also make the save. So it's like burning them if they don't move.
it was
basically.
how much damage altogether?
11 total.
11?
So then half for the ones that made it.
He did not make it, so he is just getting eaten by bugs, and he's screaming, and you see blood
Is he dead?
kind of pouring all over him. No, he is not dead,
Okay.
but he is in excruciating pain.
Okay.
Good.
The other one only takes half.
How dare you
so
stand against us?
he's oops, 14. That one's kind of hurt. He's fuck. This guy did not make a save. So he is also... Whoops. He is not the one that's hurt, however. He is also going to take... So he kind of is getting hit by him, but he's like... And he's just still kind of like pissed off. He's looking really fucked. He's looking okay. And he's actually looking okay because he also made the save. Still hurts though. So, is that your turn?
I wanna
And that
move back-
stays there?
Yeah.
Okay, so if they stay there on their next turn, they're fucked.
Mhm.
Nice, the priest got to move. Alright, very good. Then it is Alex's turn.
Alright, I want to move. Look. Well,
Yes, sir.
okay. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
Okay.
I want to first attack this guy.
You want to shoot at him?
Shoot at him.
Was that the one that was super damaged?
He's
Yes.
hurt,
Okay.
though, yeah. And he's coming, he took a swing at you already, he kind of clipped your arm. They're starting to surround you.
15.
You just hit him. Yep.
Okay.
Well,
Oh, I didn't know if you were.
1d10. Is that a 0? Oh, that's a 10.
That's a 10.
That's a 10. Plus 5, 15.
Okay, so you you kind of run back, line him up on your sights, boom, and as he's gonna take another swing at Amanda, you see as you fire through his throat, the bullets rip some of the meat out. He holds his throat, and then you right through his left eye, just blow out the whole back of his head as he hits the ground, completely done. Boom.
And now
Dead.
I
And
want
Amanda. Yes.
to
Thank you.
strike this guy.
You want to shoot this guy?
Yes.
Okay, go ahead.
16, 21. Oh, wait, that's much more than 21. It's 16 plus 13.
You definitely hit him. You most assuredly hit him. So, you're gonna hit him for.
I gotta roll it again.
Okay.
8.
8. Alright. So you fire, and he just kind of boom, like it kind of hits his like shield and into his armor a little bit, like puts like a little hole in his shield and hits his armor, and he just kind of looks at you, still pretty pissed off, still trucking. Is that your movement?
Yeah, I'm not gonna.
Hello, Jackie.
Yeah. I should.
Oh, hello. Stop. This is all my stuff. You gotta stay away from all this shit. She's gonna start eating it.
She's fine.
Alright, so, it is Priest's turn. So he's like, well, fuck these bugs. And... 5, 10, 20. Little witch. He's coming to you.
Good.
He's going to use... Huh. So he's just going to hit you with magic missile.
Read it.
You create 3 glowing darts of magical force. Each dart hits a creature of your choice that you can see within range. The range is 120 feet. A dart deals 1d4 plus 1 force damage to its target. And that raises, so his will be... Oh no, 1d4 plus 1. When you cast this using a spell slot of 2nd or higher, the spell creates 1 more dart.
Yeah,
Oh, so
you
it
gotta
doesn't.
watch
The
your-
damage does not change. So he's just gonna boom, fire off a.
How many? All 3?
No, he's going to fire 1 at you, and 2 at Alex. I'm gonna say. So he's gonna fire 1 at you and 2 at. Yeah, I feel like I'm 12 again. He's gonna fire 1 at you, Amanda, and 2 at Alex. He does not need to roll to hit. It is simply 1d4 plus 1.
I cast magic missile at the darkness.
I didn't.
Or, so Amanda, you will take 4 damage. Alex, so far it's 4 and 3, plus 1. So that's what's 4 plus 3, 5, 6, 7. You take 8. You take 8. Damage as these.
Damage?
He runs into the middle, kind of like shaking off the rest of these nasty little bugs, ripping one of the locusts off of his neck, crushing it and throwing it down, and raises up his hand, and these 3 bolts of energy, 1 flying right into your chest, and Alex, 2 of them coming at you, and you just go, I fucking hate magic, and as it hits you twice in the chest, oh, I hate this shit, as you take the damage from it.
Fucking hate magic.
No one has hit Jeff yet
Oh,
because
we
he's
forgot.
fucking outside the building going just shooting shit.
We forgot to do the increased damage with the magic dagger when I cut the priest's neck. I just remember that.
Oh, it was going to be plus 5.
Doesn't
You know what?
matter.
I'll add that because that is correct. So
He actually would have died. This all didn't happen.
you can see after he cure wounds, there is a scar on his neck, and it's kind of nasty looking.
Good.
Like cure wounds, it would have been like nice and better looking. Like there still would have been a scar, but it would have been thinner. But this is like it didn't heal all the way. It didn't heal super well. It's like
Nice.
scabby and gross. So it's like the magic didn't do very well against it. As he kept the damage from it. He would have healed the damage, but fuck it. Let's say you know what? He healed the normal damage. He kept the 5 damage. We'll just say that. All right. I like that. That might be how we be able to work radiation. Like it'll negate, but it will never negate the radioactive damage that you did to them, which is pretty neat. So
What?
that is his action.
Can you give me a paper towel?
And he already used his bonus action. You see as he's standing before you too, Amanda, there's sort of this
Thank you.
shimmering sort of light energy kind of around him. Sort of like covering his body. Oh!
Do I know what that is?
What
is
you can
that?
make an no, you know what? Fuck it. Yeah, it's
fucking hate magic.
Shield of Faith. It's a magic thing.
That's how I
where
probably would have
he,
said.
It makes his AC a little bit harder. It makes him harder to hit.
Okay.
So it just gives him more armor on top of his already pretty goddamn good armor.
Okay.
So
Good.
okay, that's his turn. So now it is Amanda's turn.
Okay.
So Amanda, you got hit a couple times.
I'm
You're still doing pretty well.
really good.
Oh,
Wow.
damn.
What a
Yeah.
such a bitch.
Do a better job.
Do a better job.
Don't taunt God.
All right.
Let's kill these creatures.
Very well. Right, you are, girl. That was like his first actual spell, I think. He's been doing cantrips so far.
Cantrips are great.
I don't even know what that is.
Alright, you guys ready?
Yeah.
He technically used Cure Wounds, but fuck you, that was during the cutscene. That wasn't during the fight.
Is he?
Go on.
If I were to like, is he
Yeah.
close enough that if I move, he's gonna attack me? Either one of those two.
No, if you move away from him, he does not get opportunity of attack. He's not
Neither
that
of them?
close to you. Nope. They need to be within melee
Right.
range. They need to be
Okay.
5 feet away from you, like right up in your face.
So move towards them and then away.
Yeah, and then they can hit you.
That'd be funny.
You'll love it. It'll be great.
Bagoo.
Debagoo.
You got any level?
They
10
got a my
characters?
bagooly. What did you say?
What is that?
They got a my bagooly.
We need to consult the level 10 Bagoo guy.
Bagoo.
I'm gonna cast Blight on the priest.
All right.
So
Does he roll to resist?
No, he's gonna make.
No, he just dies.
He's gonna make a Constitution saving throw.
That's what I mean. Yeah. All right.
I like the Declaration of Independence throw better.
What does he have to make?
Selfish.
15?
I think it's
16.
either way, he's taking damage.
All right, go ahead.
Praise
Hit this bitch with blight.
All right, let me just get up.
I'm just gonna say screw it and fireball that guy because I'm like trying to control the crowd with my turn, but I'm like, fuck it, let's just go.
Can
for the
you
big
fireball
guy.
them?
Yeah, why
I can,
not?
but
Jeff?
Go for the big guy.
What's it D?
Here.
Which one's the D? Oh, the triangle.
Well, a triangle, not the triangle. Ooh.
Don't say that.
Ooh.
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 2 8s in a
Bagoo.
Oh,
3 8s in a row.
oh no way! 2 8s in a row?
This is my favorite one.
Blight.
Just blows the microphone.
Oh,
my
she's
God.
on his way to die. I saw it.
That's mine though.
He has waited to die.
Oh,
Wow.
I guess all good things must come to an end.
Critical.
7.
8,
I'm not gonna. That's not that game.
9.
How many times do you roll?
One more, I think.
She
One
just
more.
keeps rolling until they're
She
dead.
just rolls. Just
Magic. Ah.
Give me one of the melons.
Yeah, I'll hand you guys
So
many.
it's 42.
42 damage.
Holy
Okay.
Christ on a flake. Who are you hitting?
The priest.
Oh my God.
Thank God.
Anybody want more? Excuse me, plebeian. Enough with this.
Enough banana.
You're like the mayor. I feel like Valerie and you're the mayor.
What was your number you had to save?
16.
Stop. They can see you.
Holy
Yeah, they can't.
He's got an 18.
Okay.
So what is your damage halved?
21. Be nice to go through school, huh? This is what happens when you get homeschooled and you don't have parents.
What happened to Gore?
Okay.
Yeah, where's
so
Gore?
you this is the end. We're gonna be at the top of the round after you. It's gonna be the guard's turn next. So you point your finger at him as he looks to you and he goes, vile, nasty little thing.
Wench.
Do you want to say anything before you shoot him with blight?
Just John
No.
Cena him.
You just- you use your middle
Yeah,
finger
yeah,
to
yeah,
shoot at
yeah.
him and you flip him the bird and he's like, oh fuck, as it kind of starts sucking the life from his body.
Oh yeah.
And he
Yeah.
and like shakes it off as you see it like kind of disperse, and he's like, oh, and just kind of pissed. No way is he a normal fucking priest or even a wizard. This bitch is a cleric. To be able to brush that shit off, he's a fucking cleric, and that makes sense why he has all his armor and shit. Yes, I did, motherfucker.
Cheater.
Because you're a fucking cheater and you're spying my works.
Ah, good.
She's sitting there going, I saw his character and he's not that great, so fuck you, I made him better.
You just add a 0 to everything.
Bitch, this is what you get. So he just kind of shakes it off as he's like, and you see kind of like this, nasty like crackling of his skin as he just kind of, and like kind of shakes it off and gets his kind of color back. Hurt him though, definitely hurt him, but he's still looking pretty damn good right now. Still shiny and new.
That's fine.
Shiny and chrome.
I got plenty of cantrips.
There they are. Okay. So, now you all may be wondering, where's Gore? As it is the guards' turns. So we're gonna go ahead and let them go first. One of them is like, oh, bugs! Fuck!
Do they have to make anything when they're
They do.
moving at
Or
the
if-
start of their turn? Or
No,
end?
if they end their turn in there,
Okay.
or if they enter it.
Good, I'm glad it's at the fucking entrance.
Because he just saw you fire a fucking death beam at his boss. And he's like, whoa, we need to kill her. 5, 10, 15, 20. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Because he saw you. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Also coming to you. So, Amanda? You got a guy come charging up at you, and he's going to take a swing at you. He rolls a 6. Does he hit you?
No.
Nope. Oh, that motherfucker missed. Alex, you have... Oh, wait, they're both archers. Let me pull them back one.
Oh, yeah, can you do that?
I can do that. Can you go fuck yourself? As I start running in, and they're like, you like long range, do ya? And one of them rolls what is 16 plus 5? Is that 21?
21.
That's 21. One of them rolls 21 to hit.
It hits.
Jeepers creepers.
Can you have more than 20?
What an angry guy. Yeah.
Oh.
You have, fuck you. You get
I
like
have 16.
1,000. He rolls an 8 to hit, so.
That doesn't hit.
No, he
Doesn't hit.
rolls 8 damage.
doesn't hit.
You take 8 damage.
Oh.
He and fires an arrow as it digs into your arm. You're just like, fuck. The next guy rolls a natural 1. So he
But string snaps.
as it flies off, you get a free hit against him because that's how I like
Okay.
to play.
I
So
want
that
to.
was this guy that fucked
I
up.
want to shoot him in the dome.
Pretty sure that guy's hurt too.
Yeah, he should
So
take the
pretty sure
half
that's the one
damage.
that got hurt by the bugs. So go ahead, roll the hit.
17 plus 13, 30.
You
Did
get
I get him?
You get him.
All right, and D10.
Yeah.
6 plus 5, 11.
You fucking. He goes, you like long range, do ya? And twang! You just, boom, boom, boom. You just rip into his body, his little thin elf frame screaming as it bolt holes just, you like unload the rest of your magazine and then reload it as he is completely
Oh,
fucking
shit, he's
annihilated.
dead from that?
He died like a motherfucker.
Oh
from
my
that.
god.
He had the bugs still
Yeah,
biting
but
him.
I didn't think that was
So-
a lot of damage from the bugs.
The bugs did some damage.
What was that, 10 damage like from the bugs about?
They don't have a whole lot of health.
Yeah.
They're just guards, so I didn't make them super duper strong.
That's good.
Jeff, you have a guy up in your face.
So he would get an opportunity attack if I moved?
Yes, he would, but he's gonna hit you anyway.
Oh, he's attacking.
Yeah,
Okay.
he's attacking you. He rolled 17. Does that hit?
Yeah.
Okay. He rolled. Wait. That can't be a D8. It has a 9 on it.
It's the pyramid one. Triangle.
Oh, this one? Okay. He rolls a 7.
Okay.
Damage.
What does he hit me with? This is a weapon?
Yeah, he's just got a normal, like, sword. So he just, you kind of back up as it, like, kind of cuts you a little bit. You're like, right, you little fuck. But again, you guys are pretty strong, so it's like, nah.
Mm-hmm.
At that time, you look upon him, you're like, alright, this is starting to get out of hand. There's still a bunch of them over here. And you hear, and charging into battle,
Braun Strowman.
5, 10,
Did he
15,
bring his
20,
babies?
25, 30. And with him,
Yes.
we'll use, because I don't have any badgers.
Why don't you? Oh my god, you finally have use for them. That was a good buy, by the way.
sarcastic.
Is there any other way of
At this time
justifying that purchase?
is when there were more guards actually starting to come in to the fray. The ones who
I love the fray.
originally were not hired because they didn't believe that they would be needed for this. The
The
priest,
reserves.
What, did we see a volcano
thought-
outside of the church?
The altar boys.
the priest thought that he had the situation under control, but it is quickly becoming a little bit
This is getting out of hand.
more difficult for him.
Especially once he sees what the fuck's going on behind
So
him.
these guys were actually going to come in regardless of whether you got Gore's help or not. I was going to do 2 waves. It's a good thing you got Gore. And his fucking dire honey badgers.
Call them dire badgers.
Harvard-a-dar! As they start coming in, and they're like, what the fuck is all this lava? As the badgers start attacking the people are attacking the badgers. Gore is fucking throwing this man up and down on the ground as he's screaming. There is fucking chaos in this area. This area is just bloodshed and death, people screaming and being torn apart. Stabbing dire badgers not giving a shit about being stabbed. It's looking pretty grim for the people, and that's at that point when the priest notices, and it's like, what the fuck? And he's like, what the hell are those? You know, what the fuck is happening? So that's all the guards.
swear?
Jeff, you get to go. It's your
Well,
turn.
I take the sword attack and I just want to conjure another fire bolt, excuse me, and throw it right back at the guy.
Usain Bolt?
Right into his face.
Face.
You heard me.
You gonna Usain Bolt his face?
Usain Bolt my face, Maba. How much damage?
So that
You rolled to
is-
hit him first, right?
Yeah, I have to.
Okay.
I'm guessing that is my
soldier. He's more than a soldier.
2 hit
He's
it.
someone's son.
9.
9. You actually you miss as
Yeah.
you and fire, and he goes Like, what the fuck is the firebolt goes and you hear far off in someone else's yard like, come on Scruffy, we gotta as he screams. And a
Everything
small
goes quiet. You just hear this.
all of them look and they all look at you and go, oh come on man,
Fuck him.
it's fucked up. Evil campaign.
Yeah.
So they die, but you didn't roll a natural 1 for that, did you?
No.
Okay. Alright, so do you want to do anything else, Jeffrey? He will get an opportunity of attack if you move away. You are his bitch now. But you could hop back into the church.
So I think you and your friends are dead.
you want to say that to
Yeah.
him? Just like that?
Yeah.
Just, you and your friends are dead.
Scared.
Make an intimidation. Because there's this happening.
Ah! You and your friends are
Yeah,
dead!
my voice cracks.
You and your friends are dead. Ah, that really stings.
Yeah, my belly, my tum-tum got cut.
You shall never destroy Henlet.
Okay.
It is a beacon of peace for our people. As his voice is kind of getting drowned out, and you're sort of not listening anymore. Alex, your turn.
Alright. I'm gonna roll to hit this guy with my pistol
Okay,
in the dome.
go ahead.
18 plus 13. Is that a hit?
Gets him. You get him.
Okay. This is my D8, right? Wait, no, I have a D10. I rolled D10 because okay.
Yeah, you're D10 for your damage.
2, 7. I hit him for 7.
7 damage.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm
Then you
gonna
get to hit him with twice.
hit him twice.
Okay, roll again.
Natural 20 plus 13.
You got him, and then double the damage that you put on top of it.
You roll 2 ones in a row.
8 plus 5, 13.
Times
Oh,
2.
oh,
Is that the damage?
13 times 2
26.
is 26.
Yeah. Definitely.
I'm going.
So, you fire and it ting off his helmet, and the helmet kind of falls off. He's like bleeding, and he holds the helmet, and you see a bullet wedged in there, and he goes, "Oh my god!" Yes, he just fire and blow off the rest of his head.
I'm gonna use my
As he
action
dies.
surge.
Look at that, guys.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
use,
can you guys believe? He fucking.
I'm gonna use my action surge and shoot this guy.
Can you move the towel off?
Where'd this come from?
That's my banana finger napkin.
Banana fingers. I just use that for my nanner fingers.
I'm using my action surge to shoot this guy.
Okay. Save Amanda. Nice.
15 plus 13.
Wait, which one is that? That's for little big guys. Okay.
And then...
you definitely hit him.
Oh, shit. 10.
How is
Natural
that
10.
possible?
I got
Like,
10.
He had to have jailbroke that.
I swear to God. I swear to God I didn't.
That's
All
not
dexterity.
helping?
Nope.
Plus 13 to hit.
You saw it when I made
I
this.
did.
I did everything. I did everything.
I guess because you threw
This is beginners
everything-
too. This is beginners weapons too.
I'm aware.
I landed a 10 plus. That's 15 damage to this guy.
15 damage.
Yes.
Okay.
As the world is ending outside. Honey Badgers.
So you boom, 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 and blow this guy's head off as he hits down. You turn to that one, boom, boom, and he as Amanda, he's facing you. He raises a mace, and you see bullets rip through his chest and his shoulder, and he's like, and he's looking pretty rough.
But
He's still standing, but he's like, ooh.
But every time I got to choose a
Those
fighting
hurt.
style, I put in archery, so I got +2 every time I got
You
a
just
level,
kept.
and then I have my dexterity.
That's your thing. Yeah, I got you. Because you basically just want to use one weapon.
Yeah.
All right. So that was your turn, Alex.
Yes.
All right. Head priest's turn. So he's looking at this. He's hearing the screaming outside, and he goes, "My people!" 5, 10.
Go back
To the
Lucas,
window?
bitch.
Yeah, he's gonna go in there.
20, 25, 30.
what a
Did he
bitch.
have to take?
If you enter it, you get.
Okay. What does he have to? Because he's gonna do it. He has to get out
Yeah,
there.
he has to.
He has to roll to make a save.
Something.
Constitution save, I believe.
Yeah, that's what Jeff
I
said.
want that spell.
It's like plague. Blah,
Oh,
blah,
are we
blah.
playing footsies now?
Oh,
the area
yeah.
Creature
So
takes
loud. The microphone's
4d10
Red
on a
lining.
failed save, or half as much on a successful one.
What is he saving? His Constitution.
15. Constitution 15. Yeah.
I don't know why you have
Nat
the microphone
20.
under me.
So he's good, but you go ahead and roll for damage because he's gonna take half of what.
He's so in his head.
What?
Oh, he doesn't even care.
No, he's running right through it. He's like, "My people," because he hears everybody
So,
fucking dying
9.
from gore out there.
Is that a 10 or a 0?
That's a 10.
So 19, 21,
Jesus Christ.
22. He takes 11 damage.
11 damage.
There's no such thing as a 0.
As
so
he runs through it, like, as you see them just ripping into him, and he's ripping them off as he's running out there to try to run into the horde out here. That was his movement. He is going to use. Okay, he is going to use.
Okay, then.
He is going to use heal.
To hell he is.
And I have to do the math because I need a calculator. That's also something.
3 plus
else.
4 is 7.
Carry the 1, and he gets 5 health back.
I really thought that would have been better. Yeah, it's not though.
Creamy.
He is back up to full.
What? Fuck this guy.
He would have been over full actually. From that.
Wait, the priest is back to full health?
You see him run out there
that's
and he
fucking
turns.
fun.
He turns and just as it the holy light from the sky kind of hits him as you see him like and the symbol of Aristride that's on his armor kind of glows. And you see all the wounds on him kind of heal. Again, that scar on his neck is still not so healed. It's still kind of there. As he turns to the fray, puts his hand on this man's shoulder and goes, "Worry not, soldier. We will be fine." And turns to this madness through standing in a fake thing of lava.
Did he survive that? He made a good check?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he did in the beginning. If not, fuck you. He's the boss. I don't know. He used a legendary action. I don't know what those are. I don't know how to use them, so I didn't make those. All right, that's his move.
It's my turn.
It's your turn.
Alright.
Definitely finish this guy off.
He's looking real bad. He's Jesus. You got 1, 2, 3, 4 bodies near you. By the way.
Oh, I can't use it now. I wanted to cast Firebolt on one that's hurt.
Okay.
And so he. Okay, it's a move. Like I'm attacking with it. So
Yeah,
he's
you have
not
to
dead.
roll for attack. Yeah.
Just to let you know, also, because I have this thing, I'm allowed to re-roll my rolls if I roll a 1 with fire damage, and
Awesome.
the fire is going to wreath around me, as well. So if I
Every time you use a fire attack, right?
yeah,
That's
so if
so
someone's
cool.
gonna do melee on me, they're gonna take fire damage.
That's awesome. Smart. All right.
So let me do this. 10.
10 damage.
Yeah.
Okay. So he comes running up as he.
No. 10 to hit.
Oh, 10 to hit.
Yeah.
Total.
Yeah.
You do not hit him.
Does it still count though with the flames wreathing me?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm gonna say it does. So.
Because it says whenever I cast a spell that deals fire damage, so I cast it.
Yeah. So you're covered in the fire, so you're now protected from any of his attacks. Is that if you move away, he will get a free hit on you. How much damage does that do if they hit you?
1d4.
Okay.
That's even if I move away, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
He'll get an opportunity of attack, but
I'm gonna
and
fucking
you have
move
full
away.
movement.
Yeah. So if I move here?
Yep.
Is he gonna
No,
attack?
if you move like that, he can't do opportunity of attack.
Oh, really?
Now he did. So he's gonna roll to hit you.
Oh.
Yeah, if you stay within combat, you're just kind of
okay.
dodging and weaving. 8 to hit. I'm sorry,
Dodge.
8 plus 5. 9,
13.
10, 11, 12, 13.
He
13
hit.
to hit?
Yeah.
He hit you?
Damn.
Alright, so he takes 1d4 damage. Let's go ahead and roll 1d4.
2.
Okay. So he
Fucking idiot.
oh, Jesus! As you see blood pouring out of him, and now he's like burnt, like, oh, like his arm is burnt, but he's still standing.
What did he do?
Oh, he whacked you. He did. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't.
said
I didn't
2
roll a
damage.
D8. No, I didn't.
He took 2.
He took 2 damage. 6 damage. Okay. All right. So he's still standing. Now it is the guard's turn.
Guard!
Well, can I keep moving?
Yes, actually,
Okay.
still moving.
Yeah, I'm gonna get over to here.
Okay. So now you're all kind of grouped
the
up in
window.
there. All right. Give me 2 seconds. So now it is the guards' turns. So you got 1, 2. Oh, my body. 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
It's teleported.
6. Alex, 2 guys come running at you. This guy is going to attempt to tackle you into the wall. So he is going to try to grapple you. So he just comes and goes to charge.
Athletics check?
Yeah. He gets like a fucking 3, so plus.
I get 12.
He tries to hug you.
So he and you was you doing acrobatics?
I did both are acrobatics plus 9, so that would be 14.
So he and you just go poof, and his head into the wall behind you. Kind of switch places with him. And he's like, oh fuck!
Reverse,
And this guy takes a swing at you with his mace. That is a 12 plus 5. That's a 17 to hit.
He hits.
He hits you. Okay, and that is 3 damage. So he as you poof, he clips you right in the face with it, but it's like a weak hit because his arm hurts. So he's like as you just poof, and you just kind of look at him like, as you see him he's pretty fucking banged up, that guy. Amanda, you're good because you're standing behind Alex, who just got attacked like 4 times, but he's okay. Jeff, this guy is like, ha, villain, and goes to stab you again. He gets a natural 20.
He's dead.
Jeff's dead. Jeff died.
Esther Craven's journey ends here.
Ooh.
Ooh, natural.
Oh no, he only gets to roll once, and then I double
He's
it.
like a
So
dink soldier.
technically, that was 10 damage.
Okay.
So he, as it kind of like sticks into you, and then he pulls it out like, ha ha ha.
And he does that.
Oh, he does
hurt?
that.
Is he hurt at all already?
This one?
Yeah.
No, you missed him completely. Wait.
I think he's a little
Nope,
hurt.
you missed him completely. He's fine.
Oh, he
Okay.
came charging in because he saw you.
Yeah.
Okay.
He came off. He's fresh. He's good.
Fresh meat.
And this guy is gonna be like,
Very well.
is gonna be like, we can do it. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. So you got another guy on you.
Good.
Who's gonna roll to hit you? Lots of bad guys. No fucking way.
A natural.
That was
death.
not a natural 20.
Yeah.
Fucking-
I'm watching this. He's just rolling 1s and 3s.
yeah, I am. 14 damage.
Okay.
As you see the guy pulls out the sword, as you're like, oh, you little, and then the other guy, wow, like slashes you on the back. You're like, shit, as you're starting to get surrounded by these fuckers who are just slashing the shit out of you. And they're like, we can do it, brothers. Keep it up. Hold the keep. Hold your ground. Okay, so the rest of this is just a maddening, like, horrible fight. This honey badger tearing into this man's throat, ripping him to pieces. This one dragging this one away into the street as he's screaming. It's a lot of chaos and blood. Gore has already peeled his way through like 3 different guys. Basically, is currently stomping into this one's chest with his foot, crushing the
Wait,
armor.
are they dead?
They
Or
are
just-
these 2 are down, being
Okay.
grappled by the honey badgers as they're tearing at them. This guy's outright dead, so go ahead and put an X right there.
Oh, okay.
I was gonna say there's another body right there, just cause. Lots of blood, lots of death, lots of chaos, lots of people dying. This one is currently being pinned by a honey badger. These ones are fighting them. This guy's fighting too, and he's looking pretty scared, but he's pretty hardened. And he's just currently destroying someone with his foot. His cleaver looks bloody, and he's just, and he goes, I will feed on your children, as he's crushing this man into the
I
ground.
might have created a monster.
Because that's what Gore wants, as he's with this like leather face mask that he's wearing. So that's what's happening here, and the priest is like, what the fuck? So that's the guards' turns. Jeff, back to you, top of the round.
I want to do a cantrip thunderclap.
Okay.
Anything around 100 feet has
Oh, the
to do
lights turn off.
Constitution saving throw against 2d6 damage.
That's going to be your allies too, just so you know. So
Yep.
go ahead, and they have to make a Constitution saving throw for what?
Against 15.
Does
Okay.
it matter that we're inside the building though?
You could make that a buffer. 'Cause
No,
there's
it's
no window.
sound. It's sound. So I'm going to say,
thunder.
you know what? I'm going to say, because you're inside and you're not directly into it, you all automatically make the save for those inside. It's just the guys near you that have to roll to save.
Because it's thunder damage.
Nope. Nope. They both rolled 4.
Alright.
Their eardrums bleed.
So they take 6 damage. That kind of sucks.
It's just to get them
Yeah.
away from you, kind of hurt them. So they both as it kind of like hurts them. Alex, your turn.
I want to take my dagger and stab this guy in the jugular.
Okay.
20.
He's dead. So you just, he's gone. You have
So I just want to stick it in his Adam's apple and turnkey it and pull it out.
you squaw, and like really fast, like as he and before he didn't even realize really what happened. You did it so quick, it just felt like you pushed his face, and he kind of, as the blood pours down his armor, becoming crimson as he kind of looks and turns to you, and you just slide this like hunk of meat off of your thing from his throat, and he just falls backwards.
Then I want to flip in earth position and stab this guy in the trachea.
Okay.
Ooh, 18 plus 9.
I think you
26?
might hit him. I need some help outside, so.
I'm trying to clean up here.
It was 18 plus 9 to hit.
Yeah.
Okay, and then what's your damage?
7.
7?
Yeah.
All right. So he's at like half. and he kind of gets out of the way, but you like into his shoulder, and he's like, ah, ah! But he's still okay. But the one is definitely dead. Is that your turn? Or you want to start moving?
I'm gonna stay there.
You gonna stay there?
Yeah,
Okay.
because if I move out of the way, well, I'm gonna move adjacent to him, I guess, right here.
All right. Yeah, that'll be you. He doesn't get a hit on you. Amanda?
It's my turn now?
Yes.
Are you sure?
No, it's not. I'm sorry. It's the priest's turn. Thank you.
Because I'll go.
No, I'm sorry. I didn't look at the thing. Still note this. Sorry. So the priest is like, "What the titting balls?" as he's looking upon his people being eaten alive. This massacre. Gorgeous beheads this random man. He's gone. Go ahead and throw another body right there. As he kind of turns to the priest, and the priest turns to him, and he's like, and he looks at Gore, and he turns around to where you all are, and he looks at Gore, and he's like, "I've always hated you, freak." But he points his hand at where all you are, raises his hand up towards the heavens, and you see him bring his fist like down like that.
That's it. That's his turn.
No.
We're saved.
I need you all to make a Constitution saving throw.
Even indoors?
Yes.
17 in my this Constitution.
That's so it's 17 plus 2.
Nice.
All right, 19.
You got 19.
Yeah.
How do you do this?
You got 14. Okay, you did not save. You saved. Roll for Constitution.
So I roll and then
Roll a
I add
d20, and then you add whatever's next to your
1.
Constitution. So you roll 2.
2.
4.
4. You did not make it.
Yeah.
Alex is the only one that saved. I'm gonna say none of his.
Oh!
He's doing it. This is gonna hurt his people too. So he used.
Man.
He uses dawn.
Dawn.
The light of dawn shines down on a location you specify within range until the spell ends. A 30-foot radius, 40-foot high cylinder of bright light glimmers there. This light is sunlight. When the cylinder appears, each creature in it must make a Constitution saving throw, taking 4d10 radiant damage on a failed save, or half that. So you both are going to take 4d10s. This is a 4d10. Alex, you're going to take half.
Magic sucks. Even when you dodge it, you don't. You only half dodge it.
Oh, you fucked me.
Okay.
It was a lot. That's why.
Freudian slip.
So you two take 25 damage of pure radiant, pure holy light.
What if I put sunglasses
as the
on?
roof, the windows from the ceiling of this beautiful church kind of break inward from the power of this
I'm
light?
outside.
Well, for Amanda and Alex. Alex, you were going to take half of 25. What's 25 cut in half?
12.5.
It's 13 damage then. You're going to take 13 damage.
Jesus.
You just made that save, you lucky bastard.
Oh, no.
So, you all just... Oh, fuck me! This guy, and this guy are dead as fuck. So they're like, "So what are you?" Yeah! As they just like fucking the radiance burns the flesh from their bones as they become skeletons in armor and just clatter down, bleached white skeletons. It's just incinerated everything on there.
Small miracles, huh?
And the priest is like, "I'm sorry. It was worth it. But sometimes sacrifices must be made.
Sometimes you just gotta push a sheep to the fence, you know?
Sometimes you just gotta..."
But wait, he saw Gord and then did that to us.
He saw Gore. He saw Gore.
I've always
saw
hated you.
Blasted you guys, and then 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, and now he's squaring off with Gore. And
We
We gotta help Gore.
What's your health at?
I'm at 26.
holy
Where
shit!
you at?
33.
Ow!
But I have something up my sleeve. I'm not wearing
No,
sleeves.
guys,
He
it's
just shoots
okay.
himself.
He was a low level. Amanda saw his sheet. Remember?
She ruins everything for us.
Oh, I said we were equal. I said it wasn't so bad.
He's a cleric, not a priest.
He's a cleric, not a priest.
Yeah,
Isn't this fun?
It's my turn.
It is Amanda's
It's my
turn.
Chi-Chi.
I'm not even looking at the fucking thing anymore.
She kills.
Amanda's turn! I'm gonna drink some water.
Can I have my D6s?
No.
How about you just borrow mine instead of waste more of my time?
Because these are D6s.
Well, a bunch of them are badgers, so.
I'm gonna pull them on my thing.
Why do you have so many D6s?
For this reason.
No one has an answer.
Thank God. Can we get like a farm animal set for like next time we have honey badger?
I would love to. There is badger on there, but I think there's only like 2 of them, so.
That doesn't help.
And I didn't punch them out because I just didn't think because they weren't dire badgers.
So wait,
What the fuck? What are you doing?
I'm gonna heal everything.
Oh, okay. I'm like, oh god, what
Hold on.
uses that many D6s? I'm just gonna incinerate everyone on the map.
So it says 11d6, and then it says...
Holy tits.
I hate magic.
Yeah, I guess you're gonna have to tell me if you want this or not.
I'm vomiting soybeans.
You hate magic so much.
Don't hate it that much.
I'll make a pass.
It's up to you. It's up to you.
Yeah, of course.
Okay, there you go.
Bandages start coming out of your ears.
So, I'm about to use magic to heal you, but I know that you're not into magic, so you have the choice to do it! Just do it! Do it!
Bleeding from my mouth.
I got shot by like 4 arrows.
Yeah, I have like an arrow in my arm
you have the
right now.
stalks of them still in your body.
I'm just cutting them off with
You
my
just keep
blade.
breaking them, yeah.
Oh, I can only heal one of you guys.
D. Jeff, I have something else up my
You
sleeve.
something else. You're just gonna eat 6 rations. Gain some health. Jeff gets 3 health back.
No.
Nice.
Yeah.
I received damage.
You get 22 points of health.
Yeah. Thanks, Astrid.
Damn, this fight's been like an hour. It's intense.
Alright, so I have 4 left to use. And I guess I'm gonna climb out the window.
This one?
There's a landmine.
Does that take an action? This was a bonus action.
No, that's fine. Really? Damn. All right. No, you're good. That's just movement.
I'm just gonna lay down and take a long rest. Be right back.
And I want to get next to Jeff then, so I can see everything.
So you hop out the window, run right next to Jeff. You see this massacre going on around you. People stabbing dire badgers, but the dire badgers still just like as they're biting him. People trying not to get near any lava, which is making the fight with the dire badgers much more difficult. As they're like trying not to back up, distracting them, getting their legs swept out by these fucking horrendous things.
Oh wait,
Oh.
I can still do an action then.
Yes, yeah, you still have a move. That's what I'm saying. I'm just detailing the.
Thank you.
Snipe the
Gore,
priest.
Gore and the priest are just fucking going
get
at it
closer
with
then.
the priest has his mace and Gore has his cleaver. It's just like boom, 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 kind of swinging at each other. Sparks of radiance and just pure metal smashing on metal. As Gore's just
Smell of
roaring
meat
at this
in the
man.
air.
What?
And a faint scent of meat in the air.
Nice bird.
Made it better.
5, 10, 15, 20, 30.
Yep.
I didn't know you were on Twitter. That sounded painful.
It was my last breath.
Thank God.
I used it now. That means I don't get one when I actually die.
Hummingbirds come swarming into the house.
The call of our people.
Hummingbirds don't make noises.
Yes, I do.
They make tongues.
Oh, let me go ahead and...
Hummingbird kisses.
They sting.
It hurts.
It's like 900 RPM.
It's like getting a tattoo.
Exactly.
Like, this is
A
around
sugar
20
tattoo.
feet, right? Like, going diagonal. So I would be able to hit them at a 60-foot
Diagonal.
radius, right?
Yeah, hold on. I have to check this thing, though.
Oh, he heals
Yeah,
himself
it
again.
does. That's
He's
why
100.
we need to move. But it lasts for a minute. So it's gonna
You
depend on
must
what you want
also
to do.
make a saving throw every time you end your turn within this circle. He did it here.
Okay.
So that's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
So it only lasts for a minute though, so I don't know, do you want to draw it? It doesn't last for very long.
Draw what?
We could just roll on the end of our next turn.
You not be a douche and cast bullshit pillars of light anymore. How about that?
A minute's long enough.
Okay.
It means that you're going to still have to make that Constitution saving throw, so go ahead and... That's where you're going to end your turn?
That's where I have to end my turn. But
Okay.
I'm doing stuff.
Alright, I'm sorry.
Listen, you.
I'm sorry.
Read your own spells.
I am.
On your own time.
Be pleased
At
with
the
it.
end of your turn, what are you going to do? I apologize.
Magic tears is all.
You answered my question, right? Like, diagonal, it's 25, so it's still within 60-foot range?
Yeah, you can hit him. Fuck it.
Okay, then I...
Even if you couldn't, well, let's
Headshot.
do this thing.
Chicken wang.
Oh.
Try to, I guess... No, I'm just gonna toll the dead.
Can I give you
So 2d8 at him.
on your own?
2d8?
has
Does he
to
roll?
do a wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom.
Wisdom.
16.
He got a 15.
Shame.
What does that do? What
Makes
is
him
that?
dumb.
He's at full health, right?
Yeah.
Then he only takes 2d8.
How's he still at full health?
Plus 40. He healed himself.
Go ahead, give it a shot.
Necrotic damage.
His asshole rots from inside.
So 3.
3 damage.
God. Why would you even say that?
All right.
I keep forgetting that we're actually.
So you do as he,
That's
and
not
he's
that
kind
bad,
of like
though, actually.
he knows it came from you, and he's just like as he keeps fighting Gore because he can't really. You can see that fight's pretty intense. Like he can't really turn away from that. And you were going to make that saving throw again.
What do I roll? D20?
Constitution.
And what was it?
Shit.
You drop a
Constitution
die.
above 15.
Oh, and she doesn't.
7.
I'm gonna turn back into Harold.
Wait, everyone!
Stop this mindless violence!
To hell, grasshopper.
Fuck off, grasshopper.
You take 18 radiant damage
Ooh.
as you finish your turn, but the light is still fucking really burning and it hurts.
How far away is the giant chicken statue from us? Is that on the other side of town?
Within eye range.
Oh, really?
Eye shot. It would
You should
probably
teleport
actually
above him.
be like right here where this is happening because this is just a street.
Jeff, don't destroy it. I
So
really want to
I'm gonna say you can see it. You want to do something to it? You can do something to it. Don't worry about the range. Just
Carry
do
on.
something.
Jeff, I really want to take
Range
that
and
to my
shit is
crib.
like, I'm not too much of an asshole about that. Like,
Okay.
Oh, about that. Okay.
yeah, like
Okay.
you could fire and hit anybody. You know what I mean? Same thing. Whatever. All right, that was Amanda's turn. So now it is the guard's turn. It's just a bloodbath. Everyone is busy with this. People are fucking dying.
I
People
didn't know
are
there was
fighting.
Who else
Badgers.
dies?
What?
Who else dies?
This one gets dragged over here, and his head is gone. He's dead, and the honey badger runs back
Can
into
the honey
fight.
badgers claim like a
Yeah.
house to
Yeah,
be dragging these bodies into?
He took it.
What'd you say?
I want the honey badgers to take a house and just start dragging bodies into it and making it like they're feeding dead.
They're not that intelligent right now, but maybe later.
Just bloodlusting.
This one escapes the honey badger and is currently running away from it as it's chasing him. This guy actually killed one of the honey badgers, but this one he's currently fighting. This guy is dead, so go ahead and put another X marks the spot right there. Okay.
There's treasure all over this map.
All those treasure spots.
Lick the floor.
And this guy is back up and fighting this dire badger as he's one of the bigger baddies. So there's still just a fight going on. Gore's turn as he starts slamming the priest kind of backwards
So hot.
as the priest and him are
Oh.
fighting.
In that spot?
What?
Aha!
Yeah, so he is
Jeez.
a barbarian and he doesn't give a shit.
No,
about
but the
lava.
priest would. And not lava.
The priest already
I'm talking about the bug swarm.
Oh yeah! bugs!
I thought you did that purposely.
Jeff, what does he have to roll?
I think D4.
Jeff, remember your spells, okay?
No, what's his
You're a
save?
wizard.
Constitution?
Yeah, no, whatever. That's what I'm trying to find.
You're like a wizard who has to keep pulling out his iPad to look up something.
That's exactly what I am.
He rolled a 19,
Oh, yeah. So he's going to take half.
but roll the damage anyway.
Yeah.
And I have Gore's sheet right here.
7, 12, 20, 26. So he takes 13.
I want this.
Oh, 13 damage?
Yeah, that's crazy.
Okay.
Can I have
so
a bullet that shoots locusts? Same thing.
Gore,
Catapult
Shoots angry wasps.
beehive.
as Gore is swinging at him, Gore gets to use his attacks. He is raging in a frenzied rage. So he can't be... You see there's just froth coming from underneath his mask. His eyes are wide and wild as he's just swinging this fucking axe into the guy. Gives you advantage on melee weapon attacks.
At least the church will be destroyed.
And he hits. What damage does he do?
1d20.
Oh my god. It's 1d12 plus 4. Wait, 1...
I'm gonna have to heal myself.
d12? Is that a dice?
Yeah.
It's a fat
Oh, is
not
this one?
20. The
This
fat
one?
not 20.
Oh, okay.
The not 20.
I wish I had that damage. That's fun. What do you got? You gotta be a barbarian to have a d12.
It's a
To
great
rage
axe.
and stuff.
And it's plus 4 with his thing. And it's his great axe, so we'll see. 15. 100. Okay. So he's boom, 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 just swinging into the priest. And you can see the priest is keeping up pretty well, but this is some fucking fury coming from this creature. And it's just
Like years of
pushing back
hatred,
into the
almost.
bugs. Both of them don't give a shit about the bugs at this point, and they're just like, yeah, basically years of hatred towards this fucking priest, and the priest hating him simply for him being what he is. And they're just fucking fighting, going at it. These guys are all taking care of themselves, and you guys can help Gore if you want, or you can teleport. It's up to you. Alright. Then that was their turn. Jeff, it's back up to you.
How does the priest look?
Pretty good.
Fucking great.
He's looking fit and fiddle. Fit as a fiddle, because he healed himself. He's looking
Fit
good.
and fiddle.
But Gore's laying it on him pretty thick, but he's doing alright.
Laying what on him? Anybody want a banana?
No.
I'm gonna peek out again and lob another firebolt at the priest.
I would
Okay.
get out of
Oh
there.
wait, yeah, let me get out. 1, 2, 3, 4,
You jumped over her?
5. Yeah, you're good.
and then a little.
Alex, you're gonna have to get out too, otherwise you're gonna have to roll for the thing. So you're gonna throw another firebolt.
Oh, that's annoying.
Yeah.
Why would anybody?
What do you
that?
roll? You rolled a hit for that, right?
I think so. Let me
Okay.
just bring it up again.
When are you gonna make that go away? Oh, I'm trying to gauge the time and how long stuff stays.
Probably after 2 more turns.
Okay.
Range spell attack against the target, so +7 on my attack roll.
Go ahead. You need to hit a 22.
Fuck, I hit a natural 1. So I fucked up.
You shit yourself.
So
It's
you,
very common in combat.
you as you're still hurt, and you as you throw it,
Blows
and you
up
see
in
it.
my hand.
You see it and hit Gore in the back of the head, and he's just and he doesn't give a shit, and he just keeps going. How much damage does that do?
2d10. So
Everything is halved for him.
9.
I mean, but if you don't
That's
hit,
total
you don't
9.
do damage, right?
But
what?
it is a fuck up.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it was a fuck up, so he hit an ally instead.
I gotcha.
So 9. Yeah, so he's still doing really good. Okay. That's Jeff's turn. Alex?
I'm gonna make my way to the doorway. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Okay, you are entering the bugs. So
Oh, the bugs hurt me?
Yeah.
For
I don't know if
everybody,
you want to
bro.
go out the window.
It's a
maybe.
horde
Okay.
of kids of fucking
Fucking
carnivorous,
magicians, I swear.
hateful bugs.
Okay. 5, 10,
Magic.
15, 20, 25.
You're good. You're out of everything.
Fucking magicians. I wanna
That area sucks.
and the Bermuda Triangle. I wanna shoot him twice
Okay.
First shot.
Gotta make a 20.
Natural 20.
Okay.
Natural 20 plus 13. 33. Does that hit? Does that hit? Okay.
Just will always hit. You just will always hit.
7 damage.
7 times 2, so that's 14 damage.
14 damage. Forgot that. I'm gonna do this again. Are you paying attention to
You
him?
paying attention to you?
Are you taking selfies?
I'm doing math.
Okay.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, it can do both.
Doing me.
17 plus 13, 30. Does that hit?
It hits.
Does
Okay.
it hit though?
9. 14.
14 damage.
Someone's
14
doing
damage.
to him.
That one wasn't
Then he
doubled.
just heals again.
Your first attack,
Look.
the damage was doubled.
Is that
Oh,
that's
is that
9?
14 damage.
plus 5.
Oh, it's okay. So normally total. Jesus. All right. So
And
Trying to trick
on top of that,
yes.
I'm gonna use
You can't
second
use an
wind.
accent surge.
Second wind.
Does that heal you?
Yes.
Okay.
I have 33 health.
All right, heal yourself. Jesus.
1d10 plus 10. This is a d10, right?
Yes.
10
plus
20.
20. So you boom boom fire at him while Gore is fighting him. He
He
blocks all of
kills
Gore's
you.
attacks and you fuck, and Gore as he's kind of colliding with him, you blast right through his forearm as he's like
Nice.
fine Gore as he hits him, swinging him
And I
back
start rubbing
further
my
and
hands
further
together.
as they start
God
fighting
damn it.
up the
No,
What?
keep going.
as they start fighting up the steps as they start getting to the edge. It is now his turn.
Wow, so you used that spell in our
I didn't do that.
evacuation. That was you?
He did the light after the fact.
Don't look at me.
Oh, it was this guy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that wasn't me.
Don't look at me.
I don't know.
You
magicians
can't
are all
blame
the
me.
same.
They're fighting the bugs I made, not the wall of light.
I'm gonna be so pissed off if he pushes him in the building.
What did you say?
I'm gonna be so mad if he pushes him in the building.
What's where he's going? So you better be.
Why? What are you trying
Gore, bring
Well,
him
then we have to
back.
go in the building.
to do?
We just got out of the building.
After all of that.
I'm gonna shout to Gore to bring him back.
He
He's
is
raging.
going to use. He is raging.
I see your secrets.
Don't see my secrets.
He's a cleric.
I see everything.
I
Look.
told you he's a cleric. I see everything. Gonna have to figure out a better. I gotta get an actual.
Yeah.
I have one. I just keep forgetting it. Ha
It's typical.
ha. He's going to use shock and grasp. Lightning springs from your hand to deliver a shock to a creature you try to touch. Make a melee spell attack. Oh, he has to actually.
Pikachu!
Pikachu hands.
He gets him. 1d8, which turns into 3d8. Poor Gore.
Why does that turn into 3d8?
7.
Fuck you, magic.
Be nice if we focus fire now.
So, 22 damage to Gore. He is completely distracted by Gore at this point.
Good.
So, that is going to be his turn. So now it is.
Me.
Yep.
First, I'm gonna heal myself.
Okay. As you see him electrocuting the shit out of Gore's, he's like, and he just throws ring and headbutts the priest as he goes back a little bit further. But they're still. That's fine. That's fine. It's not until after your turn. Don't worry about it. God. I'm sorry.
I was down to 18.
So he is laying it on. They're both laying it on as best as they can. But it's
Alright. And I'm gonna...
Go take a baby! I'm gonna eat a melon.
Don't do that.
I'm gonna do what I want.
Okay. I'm gonna attack him with Toll the Dead.
Okay.
Since he has lost damage, I now hit him with 2d12.
That's awesome. So if he's not at full health,
Get good.
I don't know these fucking spells, bro. This magic shit's above me. There's so much of these.
Blah, blah.
We're also starting at level 10, which is probably a mistake. If we do a real campaign, we'll start like at 5 and then start making our way up slowly.
Downtown walking.
You make me sick. Does he have to roll anything?
Yeah, wisdom saving throw.
He turns into a church.
He only made it's 10.
He only rolled a 10?
He only got 10 total.
Then he takes 12.
12 damage.
Yeah. I think that's all it does. It's necrotic. If that matters to you.
He's a cleric.
Thank you, Jeffrey.
I think it would be the opposite.
So you a little bell rings, right? Isn't that the spell?
Yeah,
And,
I would like it on the end of my staff, I'm thinking. So I just jingle it.
You look at him and angrily as you jingle it. Does that mean that you do Toll of the Dead every time you walk around? Ding-a-ling-a-ling, just killing everything.
Bodies are coming up.
So you bang, and he, oh god, as he's getting hurt, and at that moment, because you're weakening him, Gore fucking Sparta kicks him into the fucking church as he collides to the pews and leaps in after him, continuing to fight him as they are fighting now in this church, just squaring off. And it's going to be the people's turn. Things are not going well. There's still you guys now that you're out here and you see him fucking kick him into the church, you look around like, oh damn, and you look at everything else and it's just a fucking bloodbath. Some of the badgers are running into town, people are running away from them. What's left of the guards, I'm gonna say there's probably some more guards, but they are busy. They are not even noticing you. They're like, oh Christ, as they're hitting these things. And they're like, what the fuck? They don't even care. They don't die. And they're stabbing them, and they're just, Some of them are running around. They have swords sticking out of them, and they just don't give a shit. Swords. Just come on, please.
Swords.
Mark your dead.
Swords.
You want to make some more dead?
Mm-hmm.
There you go. There you go.
Swords.
There you go. There you go. So a bunch more dead guards all over the place.
Thank you.
Who's that, huh? That's not Sabrina. Oh, wait, it is Sabrina. Alright, so. He's too weak to. You didn't give me any?
No.
You didn't give me any? You give me any? I don't want fruit! So, he kicked him through the fucking doors into the church after Amanda told to dead him. And this is a fucking massacre, so you're not even going to have to worry about them because you called in the badgers. So,
Yeah.
what do you guys do?
My turn?
It is now Jeff's turn, top of the round.
Yeah, I just want to leave.
No, you idiot.
I love it! Oh, fuck it! You guys want to go get a burger?
No. I need to
We
behead
have to
this
behead the
motherfucker.
priest. Okay, fair. One last rally.
If you guys want to get into the church, I'll say fuck
Go
your
help our
movement.
buddy Gore.
No.
Yeah,
kill
I'm
the
getting
priest,
in there.
let's
This
do it.
priest is fucking dying.
Yeah, I'll say fuck your movement. You just want to get closer?
Yeah, let's
All right,
go.
Alex, you want to be here?
I was gonna do that my next
What are you
round, but
crying about?
Okay. Okay.
I just gave you free movement. Why are you
Don't
bitching?
give me free anything,
I
okay?
wanna-
You're not my doctor.
I want a firebolt again.
You okay? They're your bugs. I'm gonna say they don't hurt you, but they'll hurt everybody else.
Can I get in there too, or do I have to wait?
You're gonna
If
get
it's
hurt.
been 10 minutes, the
No,
bugs can go away.
can I go?
It definitely hasn't
You
been
gave
10 minutes.
everyone
This
else
shit's still here.
movement.
Actually, this shit's gone. I'm gonna. Well, that's not gonna go.
That's
So
it.
it's a wet erase. So this the holy light's gone. So if you just want to enter
This
this
is
way,
a
Oh
nightmare.
Yeah,
give
so-
me right in here.
okay,
Yeah,
with a bunch of dead bodies.
yeah.
All right, so you guys really fucked this church up. So there they are, just fighting, and you want a firebolt? Okay.
It is. Oh my god. I'm looking right at it.
What, Jeff? What?
It's a cantrip. It's
Oh,
just
so you
range
can't
attack.
fall?
It's
Yeah.
range attack.
Yeah, you just have to roll a hit.
17.
You miss.
Fuck.
You do not hit. Well, it hits him, but it just as that armor that he kind of added to himself just kind of as it explodes off.
When
of
does
him.
that wear off?
It does not actually. It wears off, I think, when the fight's over because it didn't
When
say
I
that.
remove his head from his body.
Ew.
Oh, 10 minutes. 10 minutes.
Okay, it's about that.
Oh, it's a concentration.
Oh.
So he has
Oh,
to.
you should have been rolling.
I Kind of figured since he
Alright,
has like
since
20
that-
armor.
And he's fighting Gore. I'm gonna say with that, boom.
That kickback.
He no longer
Did
has
Jeff hit?
that extra.
Does Jeff
No,
hit?
but it took away that
Wow.
armor. So now he
Thanks,
no
Jeff.
longer,
You're welcome, team.
Good thing you can't trip.
he doesn't have that +2 to his armor anymore. which
I
is
thought the
exactly-
bottom opened up, and you can't trip in one.
So that's Jeff. Do you want to do anything else? Go anywhere?
Yeah, Jeff D.
I'm good.
All right, Alex.
So that's my. Alright. I want to say Leroy in 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Pull out my dagger and stab him in the face.
Okay, roll to hit.
16 plus 9. Does that hit,
Yes.
little boy?
Yes.
Oh. Yes.
1d4 plus 5. 4 plus 5. 9. And then I'm going to pull it out of his face and stab him again.
He kind of like gets your arm, but it makes a solid big scar down his fucking face as you see him. As it kind of like sizzles more than a normal knife would. And
Oh,
he's
I
like,
should just do the face. I was going to kidney shot him on my next hit, but I was like, no, I want the scars to stay on his face. Alright, then my
Well, you
next...
can use the knife again. It's the scar's gonna stay there. You just
I know,
gash
but
him in the face.
I was saying I was going to target his kidney, but I'm like, no, I want his face to keep getting scarred
More
up.
scars on his permanent
So I'm
face.
going to slash the other side of his face.
Jeez.
Natural 20 plus 9, 29.
You hit.
Yeah, you hit him, and you're gonna double your damage. Oh, shit. Ah! This is getting out of hand!
6, so 12.
12 damage? Alright. So that's...
Oh, wait, but I haven't been doing the plus 5 for the magic dagger.
Okay, so that's 12 plus 5.
17.
17. Holy shit.
And the hit before was with the knife, too. If you wanted to add that, but I just remembered it now. When I stabbed him in the face, that was 9.
I was,
Alright.
yeah.
Round
It's
of
close,
40.
good enough. Yeah, yeah. God, are you doing this? Wait, did you see it or something?
No.
Oh, wow.
What did you say?
I
Oh, you
said
said
just
round the
round-
damage to 40.
yeah.
I thought you meant round his health to 40. I was like...
Oh, spoilers!
That was like pretty close. Yeah, that was a pretty good guess. So
Thanks, God.
you as he's like and then you take the turn and you just the other side of his face, and now it's like these two big like gashes down his face.
This one goes to 11.
Okay, so is that your turn?
Yeah.
You just went and then you kind of pushed him as he's and Gore kicks him in the balls as he's like fuck as he kind of backs up closer to you, Amanda, as Gore just keeps like ching ching, just keeps chipping away at him as they're fighting.
Okay.
So it is now his turn, and he is going to use
Unquiveling ball.
Jeez.
ooh.
Sweaty palms.
Ooh. Sorry, guys.
It's okay, I can sit still, Steve.
Get away from my stuff! I'm a secret man!
Oh, Jesus, some of these are too fucking...
I'm gonna open a sushi fondue restaurant where you dip your sushi into melted chocolate.
That's disgusting.
It's unique.
Disgusting.
You've never been to a restaurant like that before.
No, I don't think I ever will.
You will, though.
No.
You?
Roll for intimidation.
Okay, he is.
No, stop.
You see him utter
20.
in the power of outer stride, and he kind of roars it out as it like makes this like energy kind of explode from him, this radiant energy. I need you all to make a Constitution saving throw. To everyone he can see.
18.
18, you succeed.
4.
You do not.
8.
8, you do not succeed.
Getting sick of this
Sick.
dice.
Use your weighted dice.
Weighted dice.
You do.
Oh, wait, I get 2 chances. Indomitable. I should have been doing that all the time.
You can roll again.
Yes, for saving throws. 2 times chance for saving rolls.
Go. You
I'm-
always
I'm-
get
I'm-
advantage.
I'm
basically,
still
on
gonna get
saving
fucked.
rolls.
12. Nah.
You all take 12 radiant damage.
Even me?
No.
No, you
take
take
6.
6. 1.
As he just
41 guns.
in the power of our stride and yells it as it fuck as it's still kind of sizzling at you guys.
Well, how much?
That's his turn. What? 12 radiant damage.
12.
Thanks.
Welcome.
It's Gore's turn.
My name's Gore.
Gore fucking slams him again, throwing him just fuck as he leaps and kind of chopping away at him. I'm just gonna sort of dictate that. Fuck it. Yeah. He's looking hurt as fuck at this
The
point.
priest?
Yes, he is looking winded. After Gore like slams him down, he's like and he stands up and you see him like kind of take a second and Gore's like just kind of like pacing, like ready to just fucking rip him apart again. And he goes, You creatures, what purpose do you even have here? You disgusting freaks! And at the word freaks, Gore grabs him by the collar, picks him up, and throws him like this way as he smashes through some more pews. Kind of, and he kind of sits up like, fuck, and he kind of squares off with all of you. Jeff, did you want to do anything?
Firebolt.
Firebolt again. Go ahead, roll to hit him.
Wait, I don't get a turn.
Yes.
Oh,
you
I'm
haven't
sorry,
got
it's
a turn?
Amanda's turn.
No, I
Your
guess
turn.
not.
I'm sorry, I keep forgetting, buddy.
It's
You
easy
guys-
to.
I should just make you guys always go before the enemies when it's like a huge
That was
battle.
Go.
Can I have a piece of
I'm
gum?
sorry for taking your turn.
No, you're fine.
Go ahead,
You're gonna give
Amanda.
him
I'm
his
sorry
gum?
for forgetting your turn.
Oh!
Wow!
Why are you ruining my D&D experience? Pointing out all my flaws and then
Dual
dropping
screen.
gum.
I want to do chill touch. I want to try to
I'm not editing this for you guys.
Just play it as it is. Both next to each other.
Wait, that's a dice. Ooh, a natural 14.
22. Does it hit?
You hit him.
Thank God.
Oh!
Alright, so now he cannot heal until my next turn, the end of my next turn.
Oh, fuck
That
you.
fucker.
Awesome.
Yeah, fuck him.
How many?
I had another one.
I
Right?
know.
Can you
You
indefinitely
little
heal?
No.
No,
No.
it's certain spells. That
Fuck
one,
magicians,
that big
man.
one is like a high level. That's why he used it to.
He is
heal
grabbed
himself.
by a ghostly skeletal hand. And it's just on him. I don't know if it's
We
slows
call
his
this the
movement, it
bony
doesn't say anything,
stranger.
so.
So you see it like kind of as it kind of grabs his arm, like
Because it's a
he's
skeleton
trying to
hand.
swipe it off of his arm.
You've
Does he
been
do
trying to
damage?
land
And
that
he takes
move.
8 damage.
Oh, you landed the skeleton hand? That was the first time
I know.
out of 3 attempts in this campaign.
I know.
So the hand grips him, and he's like, "What is that? Necrotic damage?"
Yeah.
As you see it, like, as it like clenches in, and like black veins start going up into his arms, and he's like, yeah. And you see him like coughing up like blood as he's backing up.
Fuck him.
Jeff,
Firebolt.
go ahead, roll to hit.
Natural 1.
11.
11.
No, I'm
roll-
sorry, 13.
Roll with advantage because he's all fucked up.
25.
You got him.
Yeah!
Roll for damage
I did it, boys!
because he's like there's a lot coming at him.
Prison. Natural, 10. Wait. Yeah, or is that 2 for?
What's a natural 10?
It's 2d10.
Just
So
keep-
12.
Just keep adding
12
more
damage?
and more
Yep.
dice.
Okay.
What with your leveling up you do?
Bitch. As he's like, and you just whoom and throw it as it like burns into his armor. The symbol of Erish stride like embering kind of melting off in this plate. Like as you see, you made like a clean hole actually right through the plate and hit him in the chest. He's like, as he coughs up a bunch of blood, and he falls down to the ground. He's looking really bad. He falls down to the ground and kind of slumps as he starts crawling towards this long carpet and this beautiful, what was used to be a beautiful symmetrical temple. As he's crawling up the long blue carpet towards his symbol of Erish stride, towards like this large tapestry holding the symbol. And as he's crawling, he's like, "You filthy fucking creatures, you will never be able to defeat the powers of good. You will fail. And he kind of, as he's crawling, you can tell he's sort of like lost now in his own kind of world.
Cut off his head, Alex.
Did you want to
I'm
start?
going to.
So you want to start trailing him and taking out the knife. You kind of like wipe off the blood as you start following him. Gore's like, and just starts like laughing maniacally as you hear the screams and death outside as he's crawling towards the altar. He gets to it and starts. Actually, no, he's not even there yet. He's just
I'm gonna
crawling.
put my foot on his back.
So you walk over and you step on his back, and he's like, do you know who I am? I was of the original chosen. I was one of Aristote's champions. 200 years. As he spits up blood. I have protected this world.
Can I take him by the back of the head and just slam his head into the ground so he shuts up?
I have protected this land. As a bunch of his teeth fall out.
And now it's Draxia's. I don't want to decapitate him.
As his eyes widen at the name, as he goes, now it's Draxia's. And he, as you just rip.
Fireball up at the big, altar with this.
And as he's ripping basically sawing his head off with his combat knife, he's looking at the tapestry burn, his god burning, as Gore goes, I will eat the children, and he, and you hear just what he can scream, but it's just guttural blood bursting out of his fucking throat as you just and tear the head off and hold it up high. The tapestry burns as the fire starts licking across the woodwork of the ceiling, the banisters and stuff, and you see it like kind of catch a little bit quicker than it should have actually. Like, and you see like beams start falling as you're holding his head. What do you want to do with it?
I'm gonna bring it to Draxia.
All right, so you kind of hook it around your belt and start walking out. Flip the blood off. You guys all exit the burning church.
Yep.
Yeah.
You guys exit the bugs. The bugs. There's
Go home, children.
bugs swarming all around the front as you guys exit through like windows. Gore just walks through the bugs like ripping them off of him. And the people, just as you exit here, the rest of the guards are all kind of like torn apart, being eaten by the badgers. You hear people cowering and screaming and begging for their lives from these different animals that are now running loose in the town, tearing people to pieces.
Oh boy.
And Gore goes, what now do we do? As the church burns with the horrible locusts and bugs.
You're in control now, Gore.
Go to control.
This is your town.
What do?
Raise
Spread
as
the
many.
good word of Draxia.
Oh.
Draxia. Yes. Draxia, my
She made
goddess.
this all possible.
She
I
is your
turned his head
liberator.
out, look out to the burning world.
And you see the joy in his eyes. Especially as he sees honey badgers fighting over the corpse of one of the teenagers. And he goes, and roars to the heavens as the church collapses in on itself. As he just as people scream in the distance. What do you guys want to do with the rest of the town? The people screaming. You told Gore, you said Gore is in charge, and Gore goes, I will kill everyone. But what would you like to do? So you know what he wants to do.
Yeah, so if possible, I would like to short rest before we do anything, if that's possible.
Let the town burn for a
For a
while.
little
Let's
bit.
go sleep it off. Let's go take a long rest at Gore's. We'll come back here fresh.
Well,
and see
the
how
tavern. We got a good dude in the tavern.
Well, I want to take
The
a short
place
rest
is kind of burning right now.
so
though.
that I can raise
No,
some
the
dead.
tavern's not burning. The church is. The whole town's not burning.
Oh, okay.
They're all just it's bloody because they're all being eaten by dire badgers that are pounding their doors
The
down.
tavern
Go on.
owners.
I want to
pretty
raise some dead.
cool. Oh
But
shit.
to do that,
After
I
a
need
short rest?
to do a half-hour rest.
So you all want
Yeah,
to go
let's
and
do that.
okay.
But is there any way that I would be able to take this giant golden chicken and keep it as a trophy?
I can animate it. I ran out of spells, but that's what I was gonna make it
Oh.
be. Start walking over and
Oh my
Pillsbury
God.
and Stay Puff
Marshmallow
Marshmallow
Man
with-
attacking
oh my
people.
god.
So I was wondering if you were going to do that, but there'll be other opportunities, more statues,
more giant chickens to
Yeah,
animate.
maybe not a giant chicken, but more statues. So you guys go over to the tavern because
Yes.
you're like, we should go take a nap, and Gore's like, I will keep going. So
Who's
he-
hungry?
He goes, so you guys enter the tavern. There's like a couple of people cowering inside. One of them has like a shotgun, and he's kind of aiming it at you guys. And the bartender's still just like sitting behind the bar. And he looks over at you all, and he looks at him and he sees you. And he goes, "Hey, my man." He goes, "Put that gun down, Harold." And Harold's like, they killed everybody. And he goes, "You don't know that was them." "I don't know. Put the gun down." And he's like, "I'm pretty sure they did." And he goes, "Come on, man. They killed that priest was a dickhead." And he goes, I'll fucking kill you." And he
I want to aim my gun at him.
And he points his gun back at you. And as he does, you see the guy behind the desk kind of reaches for something. And he goes, Don't. And he points at him.
I'm gonna pull the trigger.
You're gonna shoot?
Yeah.
You don't have
11 plus 22.
Yeah. So you, as you,
24.
and you see the guy behind the counter pulls out like a gun, and he like pulls right through his head.
Oh my god!
And he's like, "All right, anybody else?" And the rest of them are like, and he goes, "Oh man, this is fucking great." And you see some of like the copper teeth, and he's like, "So who's this all? Who are you?"
Wasn't I in here before?
I don't know if you.
Not
No,
the tavern.
I didn't.
We're
Like what I
visitors.
see. Tiefling, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Got them horns and the tail and shit. Cool. What's up, brother?
Hey,
My name's Hospitch, Dunzel Hospitch. Huh?
Mr. Craven.
Dunzel Hospitch. Nice to meet you. My sister Valerie, she kind of runs things here. She's been keeping me
Not
on
doing
the
a very good job.
better side of those fucking scumbags. But this is the best day ever. This is like Christmas.
He's the one who helped us start this revolution.
I started a revolution.
He gave us the keg for Gore.
Yeah, I did.
Does Gore react to this?
I should
Gore's
have.
out in the town now.
Oh, that's right.
I
Gore
should've
said,
told-
"I will keep," and he's
Yeah.
going out there,
Children.
Oh no.
probably killing children
Oh,
and eating
no.
them. Yeah.
Well, I mean, they weren't nice to him.
They were
That's
not.
fair.
Nope, the children were horrible to him. So,
I should have told Gore it was a gift from the tavern.
oh, yeah.
Give it a
Gore's
thumbs
out
up.
there too?
Yeah.
All right. That's cool.
Oh yeah, he's kind of taking the full reins of this operation.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
He helped? Cool, man.
He did a little more than help.
It's about time there's some new, bosses around here.
Management.
Just be sure you let him know that you donated that keg to the cause, because he's kind of. He's indiscriminate on his rage right now.
I've never had much of a problem with Gore. Me and him were both kind of outcasts in this town. People hated him a lot more, obviously. But
And they probably both use each other's
they
supplies.
hated me too. Yeah. So it's cool. I've always treated him nice.
That sounds rough.
Huh?
That sounds rough.
Uh-huh.
It's not too late to behead him.
Oh shit! And that's when he knows.
Oh yeah, I forgot. I had him.
You straight up killed him, huh?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Like how when we walked in, you're like, you don't know he did it.
So, you want to have a room or something?
Yeah, that'd be great.
All right, man. Go ahead, right up. So you guys go and rest.
Yeah.
Your sleep
Like
is
babies.
wonderful.
You just hear some faint screaming in the
As
background.
you go to sleep, you don't need to sleep, right?
No, I can't sleep.
So you kick back and you just kind of like relax and like read
Yeah,
over some
yeah,
tomes as you're meditating, and as you do, you're flashed back to that
Are we all here in the same?
battleground. Yes,
Okay.
you're all in that destroyed battlefield. As you look over, the war is still waging with these crazy, fantastical beasts on either side. Some look like demons, others look like people, zombies, everything, fighting against this hordes of these other creatures, more radiant armor, more beautiful.
So
As they're, and you see, from the last time you were here, the dark side seems to have pushed a little bit, advanced a little bit on the other side, ever so
We
slightly.
did
Ever so slightly. Every battle counts. And as you look around, you again see the two towers, one with a large like white light coming out of it with what looks like massive wings kind of fluttering, and the other one with a wicked, horrible creature standing atop, you know to be Draxia. And you all feel as you're teleported to where her tower is. You're all teleported 3 feet above the ground. So you all, and just kind of hit the cobblestone. And you hear that horrible laughter that's like sandpaper, her voice, as she just, welcome back. I gotta say, I didn't expect you to succeed as well as you did.
She's gross.
But I am so
She's so
pleased.
dreamy.
pleased that you did. And she comes over with her 15-foot tall, like, self. And she comes over and grabs all of you in, like, a large hug. Her massive
I want to
claws.
embrace her as well.
And you, with your little arms, she, as her spit and fucking horrible smell surrounds you. She's covered in blood again.
Good.
And she drops you. And goes,
We're probably covered in blood, too.
Now, many gods would simply be glad that the job was done, but I go a little further. I want to know, how did you like it? Did you have a good time?
It felt groovy.
Groovy.
It was enjoyable.
We made good friends.
You party pooper.
Satisfactory.
Yeah, you weird one. Well, the important part was that we had fun, right? Now,
The money.
yeah, on to some urgent business. I brought you here without you asking. Usually gods are requested or summoned. I summoned you. I work a little different, I guess you could say. Mostly because I like to poke and prod and find people with potential. You all have potential. A lot of it. Without further ado, you, headhunter.
I want to take the head and just roll it through.
and she kind of smells it. And you see, like, in this area, in this plane of existence, you see, like, a white glow kind of coming from the head as it sort of stares. And she slips one of her long fingernails up into, like, the neck. And you see it. And you see him, like, come to life. And she goes,
Oh, hello, Mr. Turk.
and he's like, oh, where am I? And she goes,
Oh, you're in your new home. Do you like it?
and she kind of points around and he goes, no, no, and she kind of flicks him and he just, and he goes down this dark hallway and he goes, and starts laughing.
And she goes, get it? His soul is mine.
I get it.
Forever. Anywho, Headhunter, a very appropriate nickname, might I add. Your crimes are vile, and your soul is twisted, but much of your hatred stems from an intense distaste for magic.
You
Such-
picked the right group.
Such hateful emotions should be rewarded, yes?
And in a flash, she's right in front of you, and she kind of, and she pierces your armor with her nails. Not all the way to your flesh, though. So at first you're like you just got stabbed, but you feel yourself like, as she kind of rise up, and you feel the armor like shift and kind of change as she's like putting power into it. Becomes a little bit more hardened, kind of grows around you a little fuller, like becomes more like metal plating, and you're like, oh. And a glowing green sort of energy starts coming across it from her veins, glowing green into her hands, and it kind of creates like a rib cage sort of wrapping around the armor, so it looks like almost skeletal over top of the metal, and like a line of green here, almost like a spine kind of. And she drops you down, and you're kind of like, oh fuck. And you get
Sweet.
that. She looks at you, Amanda. Her eyes kind of beaming. Well, what you can see, you know, she's wearing that big mask, so you don't really see eyes. But you see her, and kind of walk her way over to you.
And she goes, now you were a fun one to watch. Toying with others, causing pain where it need not be. I can appreciate that. And that stuff in the diner, classic. So, in an effort to inspire you further, I want you to have a little something.
And you see her kind of,
Oh god.
and she pulls this staff out of her like throat, just kind of vomits it. And you see it's this twisted, strange looking staff. with effigies of like a scorpion, a spider, a wasp, and a centipede, like all on like the top edge of it with like a green crystal that looks like it has like swarming energy inside of it. That's yours. It's the other side that you gotta read.
Can you give me the bugs again?
Here.
I'm writing it down.
It's a scorpion, a spider, and a centipede.
That's 4.
It'll say it on the second spell.
Oh,
It'll say it on
this-
giant insect. Yes.
And
Oh.
you are an odd one. But I think I like you best. So, willing and ready to cause chaos and pain and havoc without so much as a guarantee. These two are holding out. You said, yes, sir, yes, ma'am, right away. And I appreciate that. But you weren't always like this, I assume.
No.
Well, I don't care. I give you a gift to cause even more chaos. Creatures that maybe you'll be able to connect with. If not, it should be a hell of a good time. Just give it a blow and watch him go.
Does it do these?
Awesome.
What?
Does it do these?
Read the card. Yes. Oh, it has 10 charges.
Yeah, but it doesn't say what it does. So does it do
Yes.
these? Okay.
It has 10 charges. Those are the charges.
Okay.
So it can do 10 of those.
Okay, cool. Thank
10 of either one. And you can flip back and forth between them.
Well, I'm happy. But I gotta say, although our business is concluded and you are free to go back to whatever plane of existence or home you wish to crawl back to, I have to ask if you wanted to cause a little bit more mischief, if you wanted to go back to Henlet, finish your work there, and move onward. There is a city not far from Henlet called Stillport. Obviously a port town, right on the sea. Go there, and maybe have a nice little repeat of what we had in Henlet on a bigger scale. A city is much more difficult than a small town, but with more difficult challenge comes better rewards, and I have more rewards to give.
Yeah, keep up the presents and yeah.
Evil
Presents like
Avengers
this.
2! Let's do it.
Do you accept?
Can I go back to build a small army
Go back where?
to Henlet?
You
Oh.
are going back to
Okay.
Henlet regardless. I'm not your carriage driver.
Well, you drove us to Henlet, so I don't know where you're gonna
maybe
throw
I
us.
am a carriage driver.
And she pops a top hat and puts it on her head.
Ha.
Do you accept?
Very
Take
well.
down the city of Stillport. You
Oh,
and you.
What do you want us to do?
Finish your business in Henlet first. And on your journey to Stillport, my commands will find you.
Yeah, as long as the goods keep coming, I will keep doing.
Very well. Toodaloo.
And she claps her hands, massive hands, as you all wake up in the tavern. And it is morning now. You slept through the whole night except for you. You just, because it's like a trance, so it's almost like you fell asleep. And you, as it is now. You're unfamiliar with this, like you lost a lot of time. That's strange. You were only there for what seemed like a few minutes, but it was 8 hours. And you are now awake in the morning, in the town of Henlet.
what a beautiful day.
Okay.
Mhm.
And you have to go to bed, Al?
Not right now. Not if you want to.
That could be cut to black, though.
Yeah, that's a good spot to
And then
stop.
we can come
yeah.
back, yeah. So,
Evil
We'll
Avengers
end it
2!
yeah, buddy.
Age of
Next
Stillport.
time, can I start with 2 zombies and 3 skeletons then?
She's gonna
Because
reanimate.
you're gonna wipe this board, so I'm just okay.
Did you count them?
There's definitely enough if I were to go back out here and do it.
Is that how many you get? Do you
I get
only
5.
Okay.
And
yeah.
then I get to pick which
Yep.
ones.
Do you think we could have leveled from that? Should we try leveling to 11?
I get.
Yes. Oh, I'm sorry. Actually, yes. I wanted to give you guys. You are now 11. Yes.
You know what that does to me? Gives me 3 attacks.
Actually,
And you are now all
Yeah,
that
but
magic shit.
I
Take
might
some
be able to
time
get
to
2
actually
more
look
then.
into it.
I like this.
I might be able to get 2 more then.
Okay, there you go. Yep, you're all level 11 now.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
You
print
feel
new sheets and
yourselves more
everything.
rejuvenated from it.
That was an experience.
Another gift from Draxia.
Waking up in a tavern
Yeah,
bed.
keep
I don't know.
Good day.
How am I gonna
Yeah.
paint this? It's so small.
I don't know, man.